And hello, my sweet Netherlings. How are you doing? Get on in here, get on in here. It's lovely to see you. How goes it? How goes it? Do you like my new tail? 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 And my little choker has physics on it now. Look at that. Hi there. Why, hi there, my sweet Netherlings. Hello. It's good to have you here. Let's go, let's go. We stay winning. We stay winning. Oh goodness. Thank you so much to Anrui for rigging up the tail and also the choker. Thank you so much. We love it. Don't you look at this little fella. Look at him. He pendulums. Yeah. Oh, it's the cutest thing. It's the cutest thing, the tail and the choker. I thought I'd throw these on Rui plus hi Akachaka. Hi. And Rui, no, you did the assets. Stop it. And Rui, you didn't stop it. You don't need to do anymore. Stop. Wait, this is assault. This is assault. This is assault. And Rui, thank you very much, darling. Thank you. Hey, wanted to show extra appreciation as thanks for making me aspire to so much more. Discovered parts of me I was unaware of and new things I enjoy that I want to pursue. The process of is so partially why I got to rig your asset. I wanted to give back to you my #1 Kamioshi. Okay, but what you said there, you have no right to hit me in the feels like this. It's Tuesday morning. I haven't even finished my first coffee yet. I've had 2 sips. And first of all, thank you so much. That I'm so glad that I do get to that I've been a part of you discovering new parts of yourself. I'm delighted that you have found new things to enjoy, and I'm delighted that you found new pleasures to pursue. And I'm so very glad it's the growth and seeing you guys do amazing things that encourages me to keep doing this. And I love getting to see how your lives develop and do amazing things. And I wouldn't be able to connect with as many wonderful people if I wasn't all of this, if it wasn't for Club Netherbrand and getting to see your wins. It's good. It's really good. All of them. Yeah, no, I'm proud of all of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm not normally the type to do. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have any more dialogue for that. I'm sorry. This is like a bad RPG. You've exhausted the Incubus's dialogue options. Okay. Now he has to turn around and give you generic lines. Hey, looking for a good time, sailor? The price of fish at the market is simply out of control. Huh? Patrolling the Mojave could almost make you wish for a nuclear winter. We win. We win. Hush. Mwah. There you go. Mwah. I broke him hard. Damn, hush. I have a stream to do. No time to be broken. There's a stream to do. I'm gonna get you guys back so hard when I do my 3D. I'm gonna turn you into quivering messes of jelly on the floor. I'm gonna fold you into origami. Like, literally, if any of you have heard the little speech I gave Grimmy when I first met him, alright? I'm gonna fold you like paper. I'm gonna break you like a pencil. I am going to pick you up and I am going to just slam you back down. I'm gonna shake you like a soda pop and watch you burst, alright? Oh, goodness. And 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻, thank you for the super. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Morning, Zander. Just finished work, going home. You're so lovely to see. The tail. Mwah. Have a good day. Love you. I can't wait to see your 3D stream. Indeed. 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 I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. Oh, thank you, darling. And Aoya, thank you for the super. Your tail is gently wagging so I can go straight to sleep like a baby. It is. It's a little hypnotic, isn't it? I was playing with this before. It's a little hypnotic the way it just sways back and forth in the background, just sort of gently sending you to sleep. It's like a metronome. It's really cute. It's really cute. Thank you, Aoya. And space. Sure thing, aggressive Omega. I'll have you know that like aggressive Omega is like the best one to be. Okay? It's the best. I'm just saying. Is this too wild for me to say, being sober? But like the idea of like an aggressive Omega just kind of like pouncing on their alpha and leaving them like half dead by the time they're done is kind of great though. Is that not? Is that not? Is the right? I mean, right? Right, I hear you. Right. Oh goodness. Wild Monarch, thank you for the support. This is why I put you on the ceiling fan. Oh hush, you make Roscoe and I's puppies kiss, okay? It's straight from the ceiling fan to making us kiss. And nah, thank you for the support. Mind break from an 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. Mercy on us in 3D. Oh god. I fear the animal I will turn into at my 3D. You guys fear the animal you'll turn into? I fear the animal I'll turn into. It's gonna be wild. And Gabrielle, can I cry at your 3D? A bit sick, but yeah, cheer me up. You can cry. I'll try and make you smile though. I'll try and make you smile. I promise. Mwah. And 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, sir, it's 7 a.m. It's too early for Omega Talk LMFAO. It's 9 o'clock somewhere. 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, 𝓂𝓸𝓾, thank you for the super. Thank you for the 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, 𝓂𝓸𝓾. Get sniped, throws in face, have sap. I can still not get over that you are my streamer by choice. You motivate me more than you know. You're the reason I not only write more, but have been more disciplined in some of my routine. Thank you so much. Thank you. So thank you. Also looking forward to 3D. Hey, 𝓂𝓸𝓾, first of all, okay, I'm glad to be your streamer by choice. Okay, mwah. Second of all, mwah, again, because we ran it back. But also, that's the Zander way. I creep up on ya. I creep up on you, don't I? I creep up on you. you just sway on in and it's sort of like, you know, hey, who's this weird little purple guy? And then before you know it, it's 6 weeks later and you're going, Oshi? Oshi, I hate that. Damn it, Incubus man, how did you do this? Damn it, Incubus man, how did you do this? Why did this happen? Oh, thank you very much. And Wild Monarch, thank you for the super. And you expect me to be ashamed? Mwah, mwah, motherfucker. It's all good. I promise to provide you with more Nethergraves content. I promise to keep you inundated. You know what? One day I'll write a fucking Nethergraves fic and you won't even know. I'll post it anonymously on an alt via AO3 and you won't even know. I'll make some fucking hardcore Nethergraves shit. You try me. And Dia, thank you for the 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. Back, demon. Back, I say. We both know you're lying, Dia. We both know that you do not want this demon to go back. We both know it. We both. Why are you lying? Why are you lying? Mwah. There you go. Thank you very much, darling. And Adela, what's up, Adela? Hi, Zanny. I have a lot to do today. This is the individual with the Zanny tattoo. This is the individual with the Zanny tattoo. Chat, this Zanny tattoo. Hi, Zanny. I have a lot to do today. What's your opinion on chocolate ice cream with cherries? Some people don't know what it is. Okay. Chocolate ice cream with cherries, good. Prefer it to have like a third element, like chocolate ice cream with like cherries and something else, like whether it's like a little bit of like chocolate chips or like mint or something like that, or like fudge. I like to have like something else with that, but cherries are great. We love cherries. Oh, goodness. A tail, can I yoink? Shadow Ice, thank you for the super. A tail, can I yoink? You're welcome to yoink the tail. I don't have a sound for the tail being yoinked yet. I feel like it would just be like, if you grabbed my tail and pulled it, it would just be like a little grunt. It would just be a little like a little like that, like a little I don't know. It's not quite the zip tie sound of the chain, which jiggles now. Look at the chain jiggle. Look at the chain jiggle. Look at the chain jiggle. Look at it. I have rigging. Look. I have the chain jiggles. Oh, goodness. And Lainey, Club Netherbrand's nurse in training. The clinic will fold in your 3D from overworking. Well, thank you for 20 of them. Wow, on a live stream, right? But also, I intend to. Honestly, I feel like you guys have been absolutely incredible to me for quite an extended period of time now. Like, a very extended period of time now. It only feels right that I dedicate my 3D to all of you and making sure that all of you walk away from my 3D with it being a memorable time. This isn't a 3D where it's me 3D debuting. This is a 3D where it's me putting on a show for all of you. This is me getting to flex showmanship. This is me getting to actually put the live theater background into practice. This is me getting to go crazy and actually give you guys an incredibly good time. This is me getting to make sure that all of you get to walk away and go, holy fuck, that was a 3D debut I won't forget. That's what I want this one to be about. This is what I want. It's going to be, it's about giving all of you a good time, and it's like adding different elements in, so it won't just be like a bunch of songs and like, you know, all of that. It's going to be a lot of different things. It's going to be more different things than it should be. It's going to be fun. There's going to be like some fun in games. There's going to be like there's gonna be a variety of things, but the idea is that I wanted to do something different, and I also wanted to surprise all of you. So I won't keep talking too much, but there will be at least 2 surprises throughout the entire thing, maybe 3 if you count it as a thing. But there's definitely, I've decided that I wanted this to be very different and keep it different. So there's definitely going to be a couple of surprises in there. There's going to be a few things you won't expect. And there's a little segment with which is quite meaningful to me right now. So, yes. And I hope that you'll get some laughs out of it, because I think that getting to have a bit of a laugh at what's happening on stage is one of the best parts of live theatre. Definitely. Oh, goodness. There we go. And of course, let's go. Fern, what's up, Fern? Thank you very much for being Club Netherbrand's potted plant. Hi, Zanny. I just got the news that I'll be transferred to a new position at my job in a few months, and I'm so excited. Wouldn't have gotten here without my favorite Incubus motivating me, so have this. Congratulations, Fern. Okay, leveling up that career. Good work. All right, good to hear about the transfer, and I'm very proud. Let's go. Okay, be sure to treat yourself to some new high-quality mulch. Okay, get yourself some good compost, some good fertilizer. All right. This Incubus cannot provide fertilizer at this time. Damn it. This Incubus cannot provide fertilizer at this time. You got a tag for the 3D boss. I'll need to work on that. But also, oh goodness. But also, Yutsuna, morning to you, Zanny. Sappy moment, but you always help me get a degree. You actually helped me get a degree certificate. You managed to show use Kami Oshi mark in screen. I think I saw that video. Did you post that video to Twitter? Wait, did you post that video to Twitter? Because I think I saw it and liked it. I think I saw that I made a little cameo at your graduation, getting your degree certificate ceremony. I think I saw that I made a cameo there. Yeah. I did. I was hoping I saw the right thing. Yeah, no, I saw that. Congratulations. I know how difficult getting a degree is. So congratulations. You did incredible. I'm very, very proud. Like, huge love to you. Huge love. Cameo with the cameo-shi. Heck yes. And Nyx, Club Netherbrand's Night Goddess. So excited for your 3D. Adore my favorite Incubus and all Netherlings. Why, thank you, Nyx. And thank you for the 5 months of Netherbrandedness. I will be having something for the Netherbranded next week. Hopefully I'll be dropping Dragon Zanny this week. And then, ooh, what was that noise? I breathed wrong. I'll be dropping Dragon Zanny this week. I'll be doing a Netherbranded either ASMR or game night next week. And then I'm going to try and front load a load of like Netherbranded stuff before I have to go to Japan. I'm thinking about like something very cozy. Obviously, like the last ASMR was like really good. So I'm hoping that we can do more. Because obviously I love the idea of doing Netherbranded. I need to put you to bed. I need to take you to bed and tuck you in. That's the next one. The next ASMR that I'm doing for the Netherbranded is like a little putting you to bed thing. Because none of you sleep. Okay, you're as bad as me. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna give you like a little sweet thing. What happened to Butler Zanny? Oh, I need to do Butler Zanny as well. We never wrote the script for that. We just sort of made that up on the fly, didn't we? We just sort of made up Butler Zanny on the fly and then never made a formal script for it. So I need to fix that. What if I did like a Netherbranded? Okay, sorry for brain rotting, but also guess what? This you're like me, so sorry. What if I did like a Butler Zanny with like what if I did like Butler Zanny with like what was his name? The Lord Netherbrand. Like what if I did that one with like Yandere Lord Netherbrand? Oh my goodness, I could do that. Viscount Netherbrand. I could do that with Viscount Netherbrand and have like 2. I could get in both your ears at the same time. Wait, I could so do that. Like, believe it or not, I'm actually somewhat talented at editing my my audio for like recording stuff. It sounds crazy. Who'd have thunk that that's a thing that voice actors do? But yes, teehee. Oh goodness, and Nani, yippee, so hyped for the 3D debut. Wait, thank you, Nani, and thank you for the 7 months of Netherbrandedness. Thank you very, very much. And of course, Mia Lynn, 4 months of Netherbrandedness. Happy 4 months. Yippee, I see tail. Can I bite it? Teehee. Can't wait for your 3D. Alright, maybe a little bite. Maybe, you know what? If I could stick a netherling on the end of the tail, I so would. Oh goodness. And thank you for the super. The unholy thoughts of the prehensile tail. Choke. Okay, but like you're not even wrong though. You're not even wrong though. Can you imagine how like, you know? You're not even wrong though. I can't even. And Victory M, thank you for the super. I'm so excited I'm so excited to see you make the world fear theater, kids. Yes, get the fuck out of the way, Matt Mercer. Okay, I'm here now. Get out of the way. And Colleen, what's up, Colleen? Hi, good morning, Zanny. Guess who pulled the kiss card? I saw you pulled the purple one. The purple kiss card has been achieved. The purple kiss card has been found. One of the kiss cards has been found. There's a purple kiss card and there's a gold kiss card. One of them has been found. The other is still missing. We've got one half of the kisses. One half of the kisses has been found. Yeah, I did one in purple and one in gold. So there is one out there. There is still a stray. You know what would be crazy? If like someone who wasn't even like on Twitter got the gold kiss card. That would be insane. Because like we know that they all shipped. We know that they all did. There's one in purple and one in gold. And like the hunt is still on for the singular gold that is out there. So you've got like the Zanny color one. You definitely got the Zanny color one. You got the Zanny color one, which is going to be wild. But congratulations. Congratulations. Okay. You did incredible. Okay. There's a mwah for you. Get a free mwah. There you go. Also, shout out the people who didn't want Zanny but ended up pulling like multiple Zanny ones with like signatures. And that's actually so funny to me. The like people being like, I pulled a Zanny. Oh no. Tee-hee. Tee-hee-hee-hee-hee. And Red Rabbit, I got my plot of land ready at the cemetery. So ready to see what you got cooking for your 3D. Heck yes. I'm excited to show you all. There's so much that I need to like do and like lock in to get it all done and completed. But like I'm super ready. I am super duper duper ready. Okay. And like I'm excited for it. That is probably like my big thing. I really want to turn around and like show off everything that I've been working on. And obviously, you know, you guys know it hasn't been the most easy journey for me from like debut until now. And I feel like this is part of me getting to say, it's me helping to take ownership of everything, you know, and be like, yeah, there have been ups and downs, but this has been our journey. And the Netherlings have been with me throughout it all. And you guys have been the reason that this is like a journey worth being on. So I think that it's that time where I get to pay you all back for being incredible to me. Like, fuck the, like, okay. Okay, don't tell the company I said this. Don't tell the company I said this. But low key, like, fuck the company turning around and like being like, oh, you need to do this, you need to like, oh, this is like a for profit thing, this is like a for like, fuck the company being like, this is like a good PR thing, this is like good timing, whatever. All right, fuck that. Okay, this is a time for me to spoil my Netherlings. Okay, this isn't a time for business. This is a time for Netherlings. All right, this is a time for Netherlings. We are here for Netherlings. Netherlings come first, okay? Netherlings come first. First Stage Productions EN comes second, all right? Second, distant second, maybe even third, all right? Like the Club Netherbrand is not... Club Netherbrand is not company property. All right, this is Incubus land here. This is Incubus land. All right, this is not about a, this is the thing. They do fear us damn straight, and they damn well continue to do so. Oh goodness, I'm a little monster. And of course, Nyx, their Club Netherbrand's Night Goddess, sleep. What is that? Indeed. What is sleep? I slept like five hours last night, but I was such a good boy wife. Like yesterday. I was so good. I like did everything in the early morning. I was ready to go. Oh, can I post the schedule on YouTube again? Oh yeah. I'll update the live chat room that you see when I go to the live. What I usually do is I usually show the schedule here, and then I hit like the go button, okay? Also, I think I missed Eldling Wes gifting five memberships. Thank you very much, Eldling Wes, for the 5 gifted memberships. I think I missed that earlier, but thank you very much, Eldling Wes. Mwah. There you go. Sorry if I missed you. I feel like I did. I feel like I did. I'm sorry if I did. I'm sorry if I did. I don't know. You guys know how I get when I think I missed something, okay? But like I was just glancing back and I saw one in like the little corner of my screen that YouTube might have like cut off slightly. So heck yes. Oh goodness. All right, if you're still here, okay, there you go. I was busy playing COD LMAO. New one? 6? Do you remember when COD used to, okay, like total side note, but Call of Duty used to be really good when there was like Black Ops 2, because they did this thing where there was like branching story paths in the game, right? Branching story paths, which is wild. And like there were wildly different outcomes and like different like mission objectives depending on what you did. And then for some reason, they just stopped doing that. And they were like, oh yeah, no, we're just going on rails again. And I'm like, why did you do that? This was like progress. Why would you do that? You did so good. You were eating healthy. You were having creative ideas. Now you've gone back to consisting of a diet of flaming hot Cheetos and chalky milk. What have you done to us? What have you done? Oh. Why have you done? Why the twice daily showers? Not usually twice daily. I usually shower before I go to the gym because depending on like what my schedule's been, if I haven't showered like the night before, I usually shower like before. And then when I've been in the gym, I'm usually like really sweaty from being in the gym. I'm really sweaty. Because like I'm getting back into it after like a 2-month break. And like I was so sweaty. I was like dripping in the gym. I kid you not, like I was dripping. And I had to like shower off because my God, I needed to feel clean after that. I needed to. I was like dead ass dripping like so much. I'm not normally like someone who sweats very much when they work out, but like literally I was like, like my shirt was wet. I had like the beads of like sweat on my forehead. I was like I was like pushing the weights. I could feel like the heat radiating from me. I was so there. It was crazy. Okay, total side tangent. I will 1,000,000% get back to the supers, but there is like a total side tangent here, right? And like really weirdly, all right, so you guys know I was lifting like 200 last time I was in the gym, like 200, 210, right? So like a 2-month break equaled me going down from lifting like 210 down to like 170, 165 again on like my chest press, which is fine. I kind of expected that. It's been 2 months of me not really like eating right, or like not really like working out too much, kind of under eating, you know. And like I was like, okay, I'm down a little bit, right? I'm down a little bit. Like I still got my booba, but it's not as big. I still got my back muscles, but it's not as big. I still got the biceps, but they're not as big. Like I was like, ugh. But I'll tell you what was fucking weird, right? You want to hear something fucking weird? Really fucking weird. Okay? Really weird. Before I took my 2-month break, I was crunching like 150 pounds on my abs, right? I was doing like 150 pound crunches, okay? I come back after a 2-month break and I'm doing 215 on my abs. I'm crunching 215 pounds, like near fucking effortlessly in sets of fucking 10. I'm like, what? What? Why am I crunching 215? Why am I doing 215? I wasn't doing 215 2 months ago. I was doing 250 or 150. I was doing 150. Did all of the muscle go from my boobs to my fucking stomach? Like what? What happened? Is it like, what the fuck? I was so confused. I'm like, did I need a rest that bad? Like, maybe the reduction in muscle made it leaner and thus more bendable? Right? I don't know. I don't know the science, but why am I crunching 215 now? The muscles migrated, right? Right? They decided to head south of the border. I once said that a person can't lose weight and build muscle at the same time. It's true. Yeah, so you can't lose weight and build muscle at the same time. My guess, if I had to take a little bit of a scientific guess, my guess would be maybe I should have, or maybe I did need to take like a 2-3 week break for like recovery's sake, because maybe I was like going over and over again and I wasn't getting any progress because I hadn't like taken enough time for my muscles to recover. And like maybe taking like the month and a bit off, from the month and a half, almost 2 months off, was like enough for the ab muscles to recover so I could crunch them and they got stronger through the break. I don't know, but like, I don't know, but some weird ass science happened. I don't know. Maybe I just took steroids without knowing it. Tee. So you have to lose weight first before you can start building muscle. No, so you can't, so you don't have to lose weight. This is like a little science thing. Essentially, it's all just down to thermodynamics. So the idea is that the way I started off was I used to be quite underweight and then I started building muscle. But the way that most people do it is if you want to actually lose a bit of fat. Now there's a difference between like weight and fat ratio. If you want to lose like fat, just build muscle. And what actually happens is the extra calories burned from having muscle, because actually just having muscle on your body burns extra calories. What it'll do is it'll shift the ratio of your body composition from being like more fat to more muscle, because the muscle will end up kind of like eating some of the fat, essentially, in my very unscientific description. So the idea is there'll come a point where that ratio just kind of shifts slightly. And that's why like a lot of bodybuilders like bulk up, they put on like a bit of fat while they train, they put on like a bit of muscle underneath that as well. And then what they do is they reduce their calorie intake so that their muscle, so that their fat gets burnt up and it leaves them like a lot leaner by the end of it. But you can also just go slow and like build up a bit of muscle, build up a little bit of everything, and then just kind of just keep working out and kind of have the ratio change a little bit over time. That's my little thing. Muscle takes more energy but less space, and sometimes, yeah, muscle takes more energy and less space sometimes, and it also is denser than fat. So it's definitely a thing. It's definitely a thing where like you will be heavier if you have more muscle than if you have fat, which is like really, really interesting, because it is like something like, it's something like 1.3, 1.5, 1.8, depending on like the person, because like a lot of genetics come into it as well. Like depending on like your genetic makeup, and also it's a thing where like depending on your background as well, how dense your muscle is. So I'm someone who is like kind of low-key blessed with like very dense muscle. So when I do work out, I don't get like hugely bulky, so I can sit at like 170, 175 pounds and still like press like 200, 210, 215, 220. You know? Wait, this narrative isn't healthy for ovulation season. It's not spring yet, okay? That's a sentence. Fuck me. That was unhit. That was out of pocket. And Katie, by the way, Katie, thank you for the super. Folding us like origami. Is that a challenge, Zanny? Jokes aside, I'm really excited to see what you have in store for your 3D. Why, thank you, Katie. Don't worry, I'll give you plenty to clip. I promise. And of course, Alia. I'm finally catching up on these, by the way. I'm so sorry for falling behind. I fell into a tangent. Alia, your hearts in your eyes look so cute. Can I get a closer look? Sure. You know what, Netherlings? Get in here. Come on, get close. Yeah. Here you go. Yeah. How's this? How's leaning in close? Is that good? Do you like that? Maybe we could get in like a little closer. How's this? We like go in like here. How's that? Do you like that? Yeah? Isn't this cute? Yeah? Yeah, you like that? Closer? Yeah? Yeah. There you go. Look at you. It's adorable. Oh my gosh, no. Oh my gosh to you. I'm dying. No, don't die. Don't die on me. I'll be sad. Don't die on me. I'll be sad. Don't do that. I need you. Cute, right? Cute. Yeah. All right. let me take some steps back. Let me give you your personal space. You deserve personal space. There you go. There we go. All right, is that personal space? That's too personal. Here, no, that's not personal enough. Get closer. There we go. There we go. This is comfy. There you go. Oh, goodness. Getting back into my Zanny phase right now, and what a good phase it is. What a lovely phase it is. And Dragon Ace, Club Netherbrand's Teapot Dragon. Horn upgrade. Can't wait to see how many Netherlings end up in my clinic post 3D. I'm officially licensed for nether psychology. Oh, you're good. You're good. I want to give you a hard job. I'm gonna give you a hard job. I'm gonna make sure you're overworked. Okay. Okay. Call me a politician and you the British National Health Service, because you're about to be fucked over and overworked. Oh goodness. All right. Damn. Ooh. real life burn. Real life pun. And of course, Effie Macabre. Ooh, do we get more poetry? Ooh, I recognize you. Oh, I recognize you. In this fevered state, where I play host to strange afflictions, bound to what I want, I may never cease to crave. Filled and released on a sadistic whim, my mind stirs still, with a longing deep, a hunger sharpened, yet unseen, for what succulent richness disease's kiss may bring, from our demon lord, our Incubus. All right, I want to read that again. Cut the music. Thank you, Billy. Thank you for cutting the music. I like that. Let's hit that again, shall we? In this fevered state, where I play host to strange afflictions, bound to what I want, I may never cease to crave. Filled and released on statistic. Wait. In this fevered state, where I play host to strange afflictions, bound to want what I may never cease to crave, filled and released on sadistic whim, my mind stirs still, with a longing deep, a hunger sharpened yet unseen, for what succulent richness disease's kiss may bring, from our demon lord, our Incubus. Well, thank you very much, FMA. Thank you very, very much. I think some Netherlings are very thankful for that. I think, first of all, that was very beautiful. Okay, that was very beautiful. Definite talent for that. And second, I think some Netherlings are a little bit thankful for that. I think some Netherlings are a little bit thankful for that. All right, I think they're a little bit good. I think they're a little bit excited about that one. There we go. And of course, Trash Verb Kai, Club Netherbrand's resident crow. Heck yeah, 3 months, boys. Happy to be here. Love you, boyo. Hey, love you too. Thank you for the 7 months of Netherbrandedness. And of course, it's lovely to have you here. Let's go. And Club Netherbrand's Rogue Sniper, thank you for the 5 gifted members. I'm going to find you, Rogue. I'm going to find you. You're hiding, but I'm going to find you. I'm going to figure you out one day. Okay, you keep swinging by. I'm gonna pin you down. Okay, I'm going to. I've already seen you in other streams. Okay, I'm gonna figure you out. I've seen you around. I've seen you in other streams. I know you're a fucking Hakito as well. I know you are. Okay, I've seen you there. I've spotted you, okay? So don't hide. I've spotted you. All right? I've spotted you. You're silent apart from when you snipe. And I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna hunt you down. Fandom callouts are insane. Yes. Yeah, wait, the sniper. Did I bully the sniper into talking? No. Oh goodness, and Aisha, thank you for the 7 months. It's Zanny and Netherlings world. Heck yes it is. It's Zanny and Netherlings world. Let's go. We're in Netherworld. We're in the Netherworld now. Hey, and dear Nether Freak, no longer barking for Silas. You're just a Nether Freak now. At least you wear it on your sleeve. Hell yeah. Honestly, I'd go Chief Nether Freak. I'd go Chief Nether Freak. Sorry, I heard dripping and my neurons activated. What are we talking about? I heard dripping and my neurons activated. What are we talking about? What year is it? Who's the president? Wait, what decade are we in? Who's president? It's still Obama, right? It's Obama, right? Right? Oh goodness. Oh. And of course, Nimozine. Hey, what's up, Nimozine? Lovely to see you. 5 months. Yes. Feeling a bit down, but watching you be so excited makes things feel better. Excited for your 3D debut. Hell yes. Nimozini, okay? You're ready to go, okay? You're ready to roll, okay? Yeah, heck yes. Heck yes. Heck yes. It's okay. Do not worry if you're feeling down. Do not worry. We will turn around and get you hacking hooked up with some excitement, okay? I am ready. Let me chase all of the bad feelings away. Let me chase whatever's making you feel away. You know, you're ready to go. You're ready to go. And dear Nether Freak, thank you again for the super. Thanks for the gym info, Breasty. I mean, Breasty. Sorry, Breasty. I mean, Bestie. Yeah, you gotta work. Listen, an incubus requires maintenance, okay? I've said this before and I'll say it again. This incubus requires maintenance. I'm a high maintenance incubus, okay? You gotta get you gotta work on keeping in shape. You gotta keep the booba going, okay? You gotta work on the shoulders. You gotta make sure that I've gotta be strong enough to be able to pick you up and throw you over my shoulder at any given moment, all right? Like, I've got to be able to do it. I can already lift Gale up and throw him over my shoulder in a moment's notice. I can lift all of the fucking lads whenever I need. So, like, you know, you gotta keep going. You gotta be ready to lift up any dudette, dude brackets non-gendered. You gotta be ready to lift anyone up and throw them over your shoulder at a moment's notice, okay? You have to be ready. It's a statement. It's a statement. It's what's the word? It's it's a show of dominance. Oh goodness. What if there's someone bigger than you? Will you do it as well? Doesn't matter if you're bigger than me. I'll still try and lift you. I mean, maybe if you're too heavy for me to lift, then that means, like, that's not even a win. That's a status quo. That's a draw. If I can't lift you and you can lift me, well, then, well, I'm sorry. I have to submit to you. That's the rules. That's the rules. But unfortunately, no. It's not gonna happen. The day Goldlust has a 3D collab stream, it's over for us. Hey, what's up? Look, cool. Look at it. It's a cool artist. It's a cool artist. This artist made the cool artist. They did. That was okay. That was okay. But I fan because this particular individual did like some of the first ever Zanny fan art. And I've been dying ever since then. I think like one of, if not the first ever piece, which is crazy. I flipped my freaking nut at some of the art you do. My nut? Wait, no. I was gonna say flip my shit, but then that felt too vulgar. And then I said nut, and now I'm like, oh wait, that just sounds more vulgar. Either way, I flip out. Some of you have been doing some crazy stuff lately. Some of you have been saying some crazy stuff lately. I've been making some crazy stuff lately. Okay, you're insane. You're insane, and I love you all for it. Okay. Nut. Nut. Such an Incubus mistake. Oh no, I made a silly mistake. Oh no, I slipped and fell. Step zombie, help me. Step zombie, help me. I fell. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Okay, but we were like talking about like ships the other night, and Roscoe was like, "Oh, I feel left out," and I was like, "No, get over here, Roscoe. You can be my girlfriend. It's okay." I was like, "You can be my girlfriend, Roscoe. It's okay." Don't worry, I'll make sure you don't feel left out. He's like, I don't want to share you with Gail. I'm like, it's fine. We can all swap around. Have someone else be left out for a while, okay? Gail can be with someone else, and then we'll just all rotate one. Someone else can be left out for a bit. We'll just all rotate. We'll just all rotate out, you know? Keep the couples switching. Oh goodness. Roscoe's scared of polyamory. And Nurgle, thank you for the super. Thankful for the poetry and the reading. Why, thank you, Nurgle. Thank you. I'm hoping to get more voice stuff up and rolling soon. It takes a bit of a while with okay, so I've got like one project that isn't voice related in the works, with which like I kind of gave Haka a little bit of a thing, but we got something like going on there. But like I want to do more voice stuff. I know that Nick has said like the next chance he gets to use me, he's grabbing me by the hair and dragging me over, which is great. Love that big furry man. By the way, we're doing a thing together like next week. There's gonna be like, I'm hanging out with a bunch of my besties next week, which is really cool. Like I think there's like 1, 2. Wait, how many days? And what's the date next week? What's the date next week? It's oh my god, I'm such a whore. There's like 3 collabs next week. What the fuck? Why am I such a whore? There's like 3 of them. What the fuck? I'm gonna see if I can squeeze in a 4th. I'm such a whore. So we're gonna be so fun. I said that I wanted to spend time with like a bunch of my friends before I went off to Japan to do my 3D. I said that. I did say that I wanted to spend time with a bunch of my friends, and you know, getting to do that, it is really cool. Of course, it's fucking Astroline. They adopted me after I debuted. Fucking Astroline just decided that I belonged to them after I debuted. It's fucking crazy. They just decided it. They kind of low-key took partial ownership. It's kind of funny though. Like I know normally I know that normally there's not meant to be like, you know, a ton of crossover between like different corps and stuff like that, but the fact that like I've got FSP as one parent and then like Astroline being like my step parents, just being like, yeah, no, like we're also just gonna use him whenever we fucking want. We're just gonna grab him by the collar and, oh, I'm doing a Frederick thing as well. Okay, yeah, no, that like next week's busy as fuck. Zanny, the unofficial Astroline child. They say that. They fucking say that. They say that. They fucking say that. They say they're like, he's not Astroline, but he's like, you know, he's like pretty close. Which I find so funny. They're like, oh yeah, he's there. He's like a distant bastard cousin. He's like you know, if we were like in medieval times, I would be like the cousin that your uncle had with a serving wench while he was away fighting one of the king's wars, and like was brought back and named Zander Snow. That's like that's what it would be. I would be like your bastard cousin that your uncle had while he was away at war and cheated on his beloved wife with a serving wench. That would be it. I am Zander Snow. Wait, I can't be Zander Snow. I don't have my cloak on yet. Right. And Rhubarb, I'm sorry for making you wait so long, Rhubarb. Thank you for the 10 gifted memberships, Rhubarb. Huge love to you. Huge love to you, Rhubarb. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much, Rhubarb. I love Rhubarb. Actually, okay, this is like totally side info, but Rhubarb and apple crumble used to be grandfather brand's favorite dessert. And I have such like weirdly fond memories of being a child and my grandmother brand making like homemade rhubarb and apple crumble for grandfather brand and I. And I remember like it would be like, I still remember it would be winter. You guys are getting like a little shut me up if I sound like I'm at the start of a recipe website, you know. When I was a girl in the South, my grandfather always used to say, Janie, you're going to grow up to be something marvelous. And I loved everything that man said. My grandmother used to grind up glass and put it in his food because he would cheat on her every other Sunday. But still, when I think of that man, my heart can't help but swell. Perhaps it is the heart disease in the grease in my cooking. But I like to think that it's to do with my old pea power. You know, like, forgive me, but yes, you know, what point? Jump to recipe, but no, it used to be like winter morning, and like it would, or like, and she'd make like rhubarb and apple crumble, and I just remember looking at like Snow and eating rhubarb and apple crumble with him at like 11 o'clock in the morning just before lunch or something, and it was just so cute. Southern Zanny, my Oshi, right? Southern Belle Zanny. Damn it. One day we'll find out Zanny's voice. One day we'll find out that Zanny is just like, all of this has just been one voice. I'm actually an American this whole time, and this has all been a persona. All of this has just been, the lewd Incubus has just been an entire ass persona that I've put on to do funny voices on the internet, right? One day we'll find out that I actually have like the most common American accent. I will literally be like, I don't know, I'll be like a guy named fucking Phil, and I work at fucking, I don't know, and I work at Home Depot. I'm gonna be like, hi guys, welcome to Home Depot. No, that voice is too hot. No, shush. Hi guys, welcome to Home Depot. My name's Phil. I work at your local garden tools section. Can I help you find the lawnmower of your dreams? Or perhaps you'd like to get a new trowel? All I can say is at Home Depot, we're ready to drive out. We're not just driving down prices, you know? You're traumatized. Phil from Home Depot, my Oshi, right? I'm actually Phil from Home Depot. And hey, Hayes, I have a fever dream that you're giving me a terrible headache, but I don't want to miss your stream. I have a fever that's giving me a terrible headache, but I don't want to miss your stream. It's really nice to hear your voice. Have a lovely day ahead, Zanny. Hayes, okay, shut your eyes, lay back, get a cold compress and put it on your forehead, okay? You better have a cool compress. Get a cool compress, put it on your forehead, lie back, okay? Feel free to leave the stream on in the background and just put it quiet, okay? And I will be very, very soothing. Don't you worry, okay? If you're not feeling good, don't worry, I've got you. And hey, King Sleepy, lovely to see you, King Sleepy. Hi, King Sleepy. Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships, King Sleepy. What a cool name. I like King Sleepy. Is your profile picture a panda? That's adorable. Mwah. There you go. You get one of those. Mwah. Thank you, King Sleepy. Oh, this is very chill of you. Thank you. Man, have I seen you here before? Have I seen you here before? I don't know if have I? Wait a minute, have I? If you're still here, have I? I'm gonna have to try and pin you down. And Antoinette, ex-Superhell resident. Thank you very much for the super, my ex-Superhell resident. I made a guess for your 3D debut date before, and I'm right. Yeah, it was interesting. So the 3D debut date was interesting. Obviously, it technically hasn't been like announced on Twitter yet. It was only said at the end of it was only said at like the end of the last 3D. So how do I put this? So like I was surprised that they were. I didn't think they were announcing it this soon. I actually thought the original plan was that they were going to wait until like another event to actually do it. That was what I thought the original plan was. I didn't think they were going to announce it this soon. I thought there was actually going to be another wait before they did it. I was actually really surprised when that got greenlit. Definitely. I thought they were going to wait for like something else to happen because like, you know, the whole like calendar is really another event. Well, yeah, there's a load of events like before that. We've got like Cass's birthday. We've got like a load of stuff like coming up. Like I thought they were going to wait a little bit. Don't do that thing where you take a thing that I say and look too deep into it. This isn't like a Zander has leaked a thing. This is just me saying that like there's a whole ton of stuff that like is happening. I actually think that they made November too crowded, in my opinion. I definitely think they made November too crowded. In my not so humble opinion, I think that we should have spaced this out a little bit, but no, I would say I didn't expect them to do it that early. I actually thought they were going to leave it a little bit before they did anything or said anything. But at the same time, I get why they did it 3 weeks early. Obviously, it gives like a lot of warning. It lets you guys kind of prepare yourselves. It lets you guys kind of make any plans or any changes or do any stuff you need to do. Because obviously, you know, I know that my 3D is probably something that a lot of people have been excited at and looking forward to. I've tried not to like be too like involved and active in like the current 3D thing overall, because I'm not hugely confident when it comes to like the 3D thing. So I've mostly just been like quiet and watching and taking notes and doing that. I feel like that's kind of the best place or the best thing to do when you're not coming from a place of knowledge and you're not especially confident with like a process. I feel like it's easier for me to just sort of sit quietly, watch and like listen rather than like be super overt about things. I think that like Netherlings who know me and like the Netherlings know that that's kind of the way I am, where when I want to learn about something, it's like I don't be like super loud and overt about stuff. I prefer to like keep things very quiet. I prefer to not like turn things into like huge debacles and instead kind of just sit and watch and listen and sort of make sense, you know, feel things out and learn, you know. But like that's definitely something that like I prefer to be methodical on that. I definitely prefer to like be methodical. Like the time I'd rather be like taking notes and be like directly learning. Anyone where you're so quiet during the other 3Ds? Yeah, I also like was a little bit quiet during like the other 3Ds because I also kind of had this thought where it's like it's not really my moment to shine, it's theirs, you know? Like it's not really my moment to sort of like do a bunch of overt shit and scream about it, because I think it's like their moment to shine. So I'd rather like, you know, do stuff, say stuff, you know, but I wouldn't want to take the impetus away from my gen mates and sort of like do that, you know. I know that it's very easy for stuff like in live events to kind of spiral and have like that attention pull away. So I'd rather just sort of like take notes, be methodical, show support, and also at the same time try and redirect anything back to those who are like doing the stuff, rather than be like, oh look, I'm on a big screen during like other people's thing, look at me, go gawk, like, you know, like that. Like, nah man, that's not my my thing. I think that, like, for me it's a respect thing, I guess. Being okay, it doesn't really gel with how Twitter and like a lot of like social media encourages people to be, but I think that for me, being quiet is a sign of respect for others. At least the way I do it, I have it so that when I'm quiet, it's a sign of respect for others, because it's kind of the whole thing where it's not my turn to talk. It's not my turn to sort of like be in the center. That's my way of just showing respect and sort of showing that that sort of like respectful space for others, because, you know, I don't think that too many people, a lot of people don't realize that like being too loud and too overt with like VTubing and with like group events, it can be a little bit obnoxious at times. And, you know, it's not my time to sit and try and garner attention. That's probably it. I think it's not my time to sit and garner attention. It's other people's time to be in the center spotlight. When it is my time, well then fuck everyone else, get out my way. But but like, yeah, kidding. But like, you know, when it is that time, that's when I get to like kick my shoes off and be like, all right, let's go. And I think that's the way I prefer to be with like a lot of the stuff, you know. It's why I kind of excel at handling things behind the scenes when it comes to dealing with management, when it comes to dealing with the stuff that other people perhaps don't really know about or don't really want to deal with. Maybe it's the fact that I know like contract law a lot better than like everyone else in the sort of company on like the front side. It's why I know sort of the business side of things. I know a lot more when it comes to data, when it comes to like spreadsheets, when it comes to like budgeting, when it comes to actually like running things on a more methodical level, you know. I actually know how to run a theatre company. I have experience of that. So there are a lot of things that I can take from my past and sort of bring into this that others might not necessarily know about. And and I think that's kind of a thing. You're qualified for VTubing? Nah. The only reason I know about contract law is because I signed a really bad deal when I was 21 years old. I signed a really bad deal. I've mentioned this before. But I actually signed a... That makes you sound like a future VTuber manager. Fucking FSP have said that if I ever go, they'd like to bring me back as a manager. They're like, listen, if you ever go, like, please ask to be a manager. And I'm like, no, maybe. They're like, we don't want you to, like, if we lose you as a talent, we want you as a manager. Which is kind of funny. They're like, if we can't have you as a talent, we want you as a manager. They're like, yeah, don't go, stay please. That implies you'd ever leave us, right? But yeah, no, I think it's kind of a bit of a testament to like how FSP are as well, where they're like, as someone who does butt heads with like upper management quite regularly, as someone who like does go against the grain and ask really difficult questions and like does turn around and be deliberately difficult to like test things, I think the fact that they see the value in that as like management material is kind of it's a bit of a testament to how good the you know, how good like 𝓂𝓛 is when it comes to seeing different skill sets, you know? It's a very good thing. Obviously, I'd never fucking leave you guys. Like, why the fuck would I work behind the curtain when I've got all my Netherlings here? Like, hell. Like, but no, I don't have... 𝓂𝓛 is someone who, like, you know how easy it is for me to have bad things to say about, like, everything. I have a strong opinion on everything, and I can say that I do not have a bad fucking word to say about 𝓂𝓛. I don't have a single bad word to say. I don't have a negative thing to say. I don't have, like, I don't have a single bad thing to say. Like, it's good. Really good. Really good. Honestly, give it 5 years, I want to run FSP. Give it 5 years and I'll be CEO. Give it 5 years and I'll be CEO. I will be the Dark Overlord. Hey, you think Mary's killing it with 𝓂𝓛? Just wait till you get ZSP, Zander Stage Productions, right? I'm gonna have my own company. I'm gonna bring in all the VTubers. I'm gonna bring in the sluttiest VTubers around. I'm gonna do it. It's basically the same as world domination. You guys want a corporation? I'm the corporation. Renamed to ZSP is crazy. Yeah. Or ISP, Internet Service Provider. Nah, Incubus Stage Productions. You'll hire someone. Hell yeah, we'll start the world domination with me starting a VTuber company. No, I do see it though. Like, I not gonna lie, I see how good Mary has done. Mary, I fucking love Mary. You know I love Mary. But like, honestly, it like running a VTuber company is like surprisingly in-depth and interesting. I don't know if I would do it personally, but I think I could. Teehee, CEO Netherbrand. Yeah, CEO Netherbrand. I need to see you in my office right now. Oh goodness! But let me catch up with the supers again. Limousine, thank you for the kiss. Mwah. There you go, Limousine. And Colleen Fisher. As a southerner, this hurts me. I gotta teach you how to do it right. Let me hook you up with the southern accent masterclass. Your teacher, me? Oh well, bless your heart. Well, bless your heart, my sweet child. Well, bless your heart. When I lived in Texas, people would say that to me all the time. And it was only after my cousin turned around and was like, they're not being nice to you. I was like, oh. I'm like, what does it mean? She was like, yeah, it's kind of like a pity thing. And I'm like, oh, wait, that makes sense. It's condescension. They're like, oh, you eat packing peanuts? Oh, well, bless your heart. And I'm like, oh no. Oh no. I lived in Texas? Hell yeah. Yeah, I lived in Dallas for a little bit. I lived in Dallas for like 3 months. It was a time. I have a cousin that lives over there. So I went to visit him, and yeah, that was where I acquired a taste for packing peanuts. Big Tex will not. I will say they do things bigger in Texas. They do things big. I'm gonna say, you know how like we're not meant to okay, I know we're not like meant to promote brands and shit, but do you wanna know what fucking place in Texas fucking slaps, right? I know we're not meant to like say companies or restaurants or shit like that, but I don't care. Texas fucking Roadhouse, low key. I don't know if I'm about to be hit with like a Chick-fil-A thing where like actually they're evil, but like you're low key. Texas Roadhouse like kind of slaps. Right? You like turn up, they give you the bread, they give you like the cinnamon butter, they sit you down, they serve you a steak, right? They give you huge portions. You know a place is good when people are queuing outside to get in, just sat waiting for their table to be called, right? And then they turn around and afterwards they like give you the fries, they serve you like the coleslaw, right? The place is fucking owned by like Willie Nelson or some shit. And I'm like, okay, the place is owned by fucking Willie Nelson. I'm like, all right, fucking Willie Nelson. I'm like, all right, they like the singer dude. I'm like, what? Okay, you're good. You're good. All right, I see. I recognize game. Recognizes game right here. Okay, fine. Okay, you give me some of that cinnamon butter, and I swear down, you can ride me like a fucking horse. Like you do that, saddle me up and ride me if you give me some of that cinnamon butter. Like if you give me some of that cinnamon butter, and you can just put a fucking bit in my mouth and put a saddle on my back. We're good. Like. Low-key. No, I kid you not. It is butter with cinnamon in it. Okay. Do not. All right. You like, bro. It's not that good. You're wrong. The cinnamon butter is good. Like, the cinnamon butter is good. The service and the fact that it's, like, affordable. It's the fact that it's affordable, right? Like, I went to, like, some fancy fucking restaurant in fucking Dallas, and they're like, oh, yeah, it's, like, $50 for a salad or some shit. You get some fancy people who are, like, in from, like, the fucking DFW uptown, all of that, right? Some lawyer's kid paying for, like, $80 for like a salad and a main, and I'm like, all right, no, you take me to Texas Roadhouse, I'll pay $50. That's starters, mains, dessert, and drinks. We're ready to go. Like, that place is good. Like, it's not always about the cost if the food is good. The food is good, right? The food is good. The price is good. It's owned by Willie Nelson. Like, the place is good. Throw in the tip. Like, and the tip. Exactly. Not just the tip. Let's go. And of course, the Nether Freak, thank you for the silver. Were you a dino kid or a space kid? Both. There was a show about dinosaurs and traveling through time, which I really loved when I was a kid. But then there was also, like, 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, which was really good. And that was great. Like, I know it wasn't space, it was sci-fi, but still. But there was also, like, I liked Star Wars when I was a kid as well, where there was like there was lots of like cool stuff there. But no, it was cool. Like, I can't remember what it was called, but 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 was great. I remember I loved 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. I remember they did my fucking boy dirty. The purple guy. I like the purple guy. He was my favorite. And I know they did him fucking dirty throughout the show repeatedly because they never gave him like any real arcs, and they made him a joke character constantly, even though he was the fucking coolest guy. He was so cool, okay? The purple guy, Odd was great, okay? Odd was good. The purple cat dude, okay? Because like he was such a great character, and he was like a cat boy, but he had these like wrist gauntlets that shot bolts from them, okay? And they did him dirty because they kept turning him into a joke character, and they had the whole thing like revolve around two characters. Like, literally, they had two characters, like 4 characters, 2 couples, and they just left him out of everything. And I'm like, bro, why the fuck are you treating my boy so dirty? Why does he always get fucking murked in every fight? Why does he get killed all the time? Why does he get, like, he's so cool, and when he had like moments to shine, he was badass. And I'm like, great, take the awesome cool kid with the bolt caster who does like the cool flips and shit, and go trade him in for generic grumpy samurai kid who's very clearly entering an emo phase he should be embarrassed about in a year's time. Like, don't even start me. But yes, I was a 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 kid. I was ready to go. Teehee. And Katie, Club Netherbrand's resident hamster, thank you for the gifted member. Thank you, Katie. And Usachi, member for 7 months. Thank you for 7 months of Netherbrandedness. Excited to be here for your 3D debut. I'm excited too. I'm very ready to go. And of course, Kamisha, thank you for 7 months of Netherbrandedness, Kamisha. You've been a lovely Netherling to have. Congratulations on 7 months. I hope to see you here for 7 more. I can't wait to see your horns level up. Oh, and Kuyama, all I can think about is Cowboy Zanny right now. Yeehaw. Am I a British cowboy or am I American? Am I a British cowboy or am I an American cowboy? That's my question. Am I a British cowboy or am I an American cowboy? Like, do I go with like, am I British? where I'm like an Englishman in New York? Are we thinking like, okay, shut your eyes, shut your eyes, shut your eyes. I'm gonna give you them. This is off the top of my head. Okay, shut your eyes. Imagine this. Imagine this. British cowboy Zanny, having fled from London after running himself into horrible debt, attempting to get a club off the ground, escapes to the wild frontiers of the US in 1911, attempting to escape his debtors and carve out a new life within the wild frontier, with the past chasing behind him and the West slowly dying in front of him as civilization takes hold. The outlaws of the past are no more, and all that is certain is an uncertain horizon. What are we thinking? We thinking like I don't know. That's a whole ass AU right there. That's a whole ass AU. I don't know. Pure brain rot. Pure brain rot. Pure brain rot. I love like the Red Dead Redemption-esque like time zone setting, like the Wild West dying and civilization taking hold. It's such a nice little time there. You know, it sounds like Red Dead Redemption storyline to me. Kind of. A little bit like the turn of the century 1900 sort of way makes it better. Like 1910 is kind of like when it's dying, like 1800 late 1800s kind of the 1890 kind of peak. It's good. And Hodu, what's up, Hodu? Lovely to see you. Hi Zanny, today I learned a lot of English words. Oh no, did I teach you more? Hodu, no, did I teach you more? Did I teach you more bad words? Hodu, please, did I teach you more bad words? No, why do my ESL Netherlings keep getting me to teach them bad words? Oh no. Why do I keep doing that? A lot of words. Oh no. I try and be good. If you could give me one word to remember for today, what would you teach me? They saw your BDSM results and went to check. I saw that. Wait, I saw that. Why is my BDSM test doing the laps on Twitter again? Why is my... What? Hodu, I'm looking at you. Why is my BDSM test doing the laps on Twitter again? Why am I seeing it do it with passing the blame? Not my fault. Why? Why is it doing the thing? Why is it doing the thing? Someone brought mine back. Someone deadass brought mine back. I just wanted to have fun with it. I wonder if I should redo it. It's been almost a year since I last did. I wonder if my tastes have changed in like the past year. I wonder if my tastes have changed in the past year. I love how everyone's pointing to one particular Netherling. In other words, I mean, to go back to the Super Hodu, I would love it if you forgot all of the words from this stream and went back to being a sweet, innocent Netherling. But it appears that I can't do that. So I feel like we need to go with like one of the sweeter, more innocent words that I've said. I feel like maybe sticking to one of the sweeter, more innocent words that I would say would be better, you know? What's a sweet innocent word that I said, chat? What's a nice word that I said? What's a nice word that Hodu can remember? Chat, I need your help with this. I need your help. I'm a little bit scandalous, so all of you, we're pitching in as a community. Your vocab's never innocent. Darling, You've said whore 7 times. You're on your own. Goodness, that's a difficult time. Steakhouse. Steakhouse. That's a great one. Steakhouse. That's a great word. Yeah, we love steakhouse. Steakhouse is a great word. Remember steakhouse. It's really good. It's a great one. Compartmentalize. That's a good one as well. Yeah, we love that. Fertile. Not fertile. Don't. Yeah. True novice. Thank you for the 4 months. Great work. Great. Steakhouse, restaurant. Great words. Love those. These are great words. Okay, steakhouse and restaurant. Great words to remember. Love those. Okay. Ovulation period. No. True novice. Red Dead Online RP stream with this character when, bro, there needs to be people playing Red Dead Online RP. There needs to be people playing it. There's like all of 8 people playing it. I was watching a video about how like Red Dead Online RP died. There's like 8 players right now on the RP servers. It is not the VTuber GTA collab that we wished it could be. Oh no, we can't actually do that because all right, low-key, I would like actually turn around and be down for like a VTuber, like I would be down for a VTuber like Red Dead Online like roleplay thing, kind of like the big GTA one. However, the amount of mods needed to play that shit and the amount of like clearance you need is so hard. Like one of the reasons that like it's a nightmare to do anything like that is that like a lot of mods need clearance, a lot of them, and like it's almost, you have to like contact every single creator and go with that. And Shadow Aisha, thank you for the super. Who needs coffee when you got an Incubus whispering in your ear to wake you up? 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻, indeed. Teehee. I'm a good coffee. I'm like an espresso. And Dry Ice Cubes, thank you for giving a positive start to a particularly stressful day for particular reasons. Really hits good this morning. Always love your energy. Hey, thank you for the 7 months, Dry Ice Cubes, and thank you very much for being a part of this. I'm glad I can help out. For sure. All right, makes me proud. I'm glad I can help. And Alicia the Heart, hi Bunny, sad news. I had to leave my new job. It was affecting my mental way too much. I wanted to apologize to Bunny in the Netherlands because you guys believed in me and I couldn't pull through. Hush, Alicia. No, nothing to apologize for. Okay, no. You know what? Okay, Netherlands, here. Netherlands, listen. Hush, listen. Get in here right now. The Incubus is about to spit game. The Incubus is about to spit game on all of you. The Incubus is about to, okay, listen, we're going to teach you something. We're going to teach everyone something. Okay. You never need to apologize for leaving a job that is affecting your mental, okay? You never need to apologize for leaving a job that does not fit you, okay? It is like trying on a pair of shoes, okay? If you go to a store and you try on a pair of shoes that's a size too tight and they pinch, what the fuck do? You don't buy the shoes anyway, do you? You don't go, oh, well, it pinches and it makes my feet really sore. And, I feel like I need to buy this pair of shoes. No, you take them back and you trade them. You say, hey, can I get these a size bigger? Can I get a different type of shoe? Can I get you a size smaller? Can you get a size, whatever? Can you change the size? Okay, you do that, okay? And then you keep going until you find the right pair of shoes, because you will find the right pair of shoes. You will find the right job that fits you sooner or later, right? But the thing is, putting yourself in a job that does not do well with you, that doesn't help your mental, that puts you in a more negative state, it's not going to be a good time. Like, a job is fundamentally trading your time a job is fundamentally trading your time for money. That is the equivalent exchange. You trade your time and your effort for, in exchange for them turning around and paying you for that, right? There is nothing in any job description in the fucking world that turns around and says you need to trade your time, effort, and happiness, okay? No job says time, effort, and happiness. No job says time, effort, and mental health. No job says time, effort, and your security, stability, anything like that, okay? As soon as a job starts taking more than your time and your effort, they start taking your happiness, they start taking your security, they start taking your stability, they start taking your confidence, as soon as a job starts taking more than that As soon as it does, no, done. That's not the job for you, okay? Guess what? Because there's a million jobs out there. There's a million. Like, at the end of the day, okay? You don't need to do that. There are lots of jobs out there, and the fact of the matter is, maybe that job would be a better fit for someone else. Maybe it would be better for someplace else. Maybe the job for you is still out there. But the fact of the matter is, if you're putting on that pair of shoes that doesn't really fit you, and you're trying to walk in those pair of shoes for weeks, months, days, however long, in those pair of shoes that don't fit you, all it's going to do is fuck up your feet. All that doing a job that doesn't suit you, that fucks with your head, is going to do is mess with your mental health, okay? It's not going to do anything good for you. There's no harm in leaving. Hell, I'm a professional leaver. I leave things behind regularly. I leave things, people, places, heck, anytime that things get bad, I pack up my bags and I'm gone, okay? And you don't owe your job anything. It's a contract. It's a deal. You don't have to apologize to them for leaving. You don't have to do the fucking Japanese thing of going, I am very sorry for resigning and quitting my job. I am deeply sorry. This is my 5-page memo on why I am sorry. Like, no, fuck that. Fuck that. They don't own you. They don't own you, and you do not owe them. Okay, it was a trade. You decided that this contract, this deal, this trade isn't going to go on anymore. Guess what? Trade deal cancelled. You are moving on. Go live your best life. And guess what? I know for a fact that you're going to find an awesome job. You're going to find one that suits you. You're going to find one that makes you happy. And heck, even if it's just something that you're okay with, even if it's one that doesn't make you happy, but you're just okay with, that's still fine. Because guess what? You don't have to put more than your time and effort into it. Okay, because then you have one that's a reasonable trade. You can tell I'm feeling something today. When you get me started on talking about jobs in the marketplace. When I get done. And hey, thank you for the super. Thank you for the super, nah. What about someone trying to leave a job but they can't because they're scared? It is scary. It is scary. It is inherently scary. You know, leaving a job is inherently scary, and it is inherently difficult, you know? But I will say this. Very few things that are easy are worth doing. Very few things that make your life inherently better are going to be easy. I think that when you do difficult things are what make your life better in the most drastic ways. Doing things that might put you out of your comfort zone, doing things that might make you anxious, doing things that might leave you feeling a little vulnerable, they're very difficult. And I appreciate that so much, you know, as someone who has gone through that. But I think that when you make the biggest of jumps and the hardest of decisions, it is when you grow the most. And I think that you can't grow without challenges. And making the choice to leave a job because it is scary, it's not a good fit for you, there are things you can do to mitigate those fears. You can have another job already lined up. You can have plans. You can have, certain fallbacks and efficiencies. You can have a little bit of savings for when you're ready to go off. But things that make your life the most dramatically better are the things that often feel difficult. And heck, I was nervous, during the whole FSP thing, but I can, becoming your Incubus. But I can say that this was one of the best decisions I have ever made in my life. So yeah. Oh, I have a pre-chat. I forgot pre-chat. Oh shit, I forgot. Wait, I forgot pre-chat. Wait. Oh shit, I forgot pre-chat. I'm so sorry, pre-chat. I'm so sorry. I forgot pre-chat. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I got so carried away. I got jumped on by people hitting me with akachakas, and then I ended up forgetting. Okay, deadass panic. Okay, I'm sorry. I got jumped. Okay, I got jumped. Okay, pre-chat. I'm so sorry, pre-chat. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. Okay, there you go. Okay, don't worry about it. Okay, it's all good. All is well. Okay, it's because you jumped me with arkachakas and started hitting me over the head. I lost my regular mambo, I wasn't able to hit my mambo number 5. Don't get me wrong, I love you all, but heck, you guys know where you were ready to pounce. You were an aggressive Omega. You were ready to pounce. Stop blaming the 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻. Fine, okay? My netherlings hit me with too much affection and I got thrown off. Why are you so cute? I know. I'm an adorable little guy. Spades, thank you for the super from pre-chat. Hi, pretty. I have 2 job interviews to work at libraries this week, one of which I have to pretend to care about middle schoolers. Ew. Oh, yuck. Yeah, that's... Sorry, the ew's from me. Any tips and encouragement would be lovely. Okay, so tips and encouragement. I would say, okay, remember when you go into job interviews, it's not just them with the power. I always say this, whenever you go into a job interview, it's not just whoever's interviewing you with the power, you have it too. You're interviewing them as much as they're interviewing you. You also have 2 interviews, so you can actually turn around and kind of treat the first one like a bit of a dry run for the second as well. I would say if you have to pretend to care about middle schoolers, for sure, have a few middle school books from when you were like a kid. Do you know what okay, I'm going to hit you with a good line. Here, right? Remember a middle school book from when you were a kid, right? And hit them with this. All right, hit them with this. Working in this kind of environment is something that I'm really passionate about. I remember when I read middle schooler book, insert that here, when I was middle schooler age, whatever humans have for middle school age, and it had a dramatic effect on the course of my life. I don't think that people realize just how meaningful and effective having the access to books like that can really be. And that's why working in exposition is something that really allows me to explore my passions. Right? Tailor the self-insert template, okay? Be ready. You manipulate and gaslight your interviewer. Manipulate and gaslight your interviewer. Treat your interviewer like they're a cute date you're trying to sleep with, okay? It's like I always say to other people, listen, don't lie to me, you're not trying to sleep with me, okay? You've got this. Miss Ma giving a template. Kami Oshi. Zanny.gpt. Zanny.gpt. No, hit them with that. Use things and try and manipulate and gaslight them into thinking you're passionate about what you're doing. Okay. Oh, thank you, pretty. Oh, thank you. Oh, goodness. Once having a recruiter duties, deadass gaslighters. Yeah, gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss, slay, okay? But slay with like 3 Ys like your Slater. Okay, do it. And of course, Dia, thank you for the gifted member. Yunse Na, the little chomper of the club. Thank you very much for the 5 gifted members. Jesse with the cute profile pic. Thank you very much for the gifted member as well. Jade, welcome to the Netherbrand yet again. Good to see you. And Alia, good to see you. No, Alia, Ariga, there we go, sorry. Ariga, good to see you, Ariga. What's up, Ariga? Also, I love getting to bring your little netherling with me to the debut. I love getting to bring your little netherling with me. This little shit, I love getting to bring with me. I thought you'd like seeing this little monster up there. I thought you'd appreciate that. Thought you would. And of course, Katsumi, I can't wait for your 3D debut. Me too. I mean, I can wait. I'd like to hide from it, to be honest. But heck yes. I'm excited. It's good. It's good. Gaslight them into thinking you're passionate. It's like the best thing you can do. It's the best thing you can do. Okay? Pretend like everything matters. Act like nothing matters, but pretend everything matters. That's my tip. That's the Incubus tip for getting through life. But I've been keeping you guys on tender hooks while I talk about the schedule this week. Diana, thank you very much for the gifted member. Thank you very much, darling. And of course, Rain. Hey. What's up, Rain? Wish you to Zanny and the Netherlings. Well, thank you for 1 month of Nether brandedness. I appreciate it. Thank you very, very much, darling. And it's good to have you here. Also, nice profile picture. Nice one. Do you guys want to know something that's really funny about like my schedule each week? Okay, so like when I first debuted, I literally just like copied and pasted my schedule over like my Pal World thumbnail from like the first time I did that. And literally, I kid you not, like every single schedule that I have done ever since I debuted has just been called Pal World over and over again in like the file name, even though Pal World has not been relevant for like 6 months, 7 months. Every single schedule is just called Pal World in the file name. And like it's Pal World brackets, it's 69 that we're up to. We're up to Pal World 69. Nice. Like Pal World, the knockoff Pokemon game that like might have used AI ? Not sure, maybe, might have, kind of, maybe something. I don't fucking know. We're up to 69. Is this my? This is like this silly number. Noise. Indeed. Noise. You know that one? Noise. Yeah. One of the other games used AI. That was it, bruh. I need to like go on a little thing with that. Fucking Baisu. Bruh. Was that the one with the lawsuit? Yeah, it's the one where like Pokemon were like, did you steal our designs? And like I don't know. See, the problem is, right? Okay. People would put more stock in like Nintendo getting pissed at people for stealing stuff and would actually put more credit on the shit Nintendo said if they didn't turn around and like, you know, sue and DMCA every motherfucker who breathed the wrong way in every direction and get it wrong half the time. Like, it's the boy who cried wolf. You keep doing it and eventually people are gonna be like, well, this is just fucking white noise at this point. This is, oh, they used the Mario soundtrack. Oh no, protect the children. Like, fuck off. OMG, goodbye Nintendo. They know what I'm saying. Listen, they knew what they were getting into with me and my netherlings. Like, bruh, their legal is probably sweaty, right? I'm not fucking wrong though. Okay, like there comes a point where when you yell enough, like when you yell too much about things, people stop taking you seriously. So you're about to, that Mario Party stream looking bleak. Oh, come on, they're not good. It's not a statement about that. It's just a statement about perception, okay? Okay. Like, it's just a perception thing. Don't you? There you go. Don't think about it, okay? Like, I could turn around and go on a long talk about how media literacy in video games seems to have died a death, which has resulted in terrible writing in most recent times. So I could go on a nice one there. The wild take's got you weird immunity. Like, hell yeah. Schedule time. Boom. Hi. This is me. Look at that schedule. Look at that Zanny right there. Look at that amazing Zanny. Look at that young, rich, pretty Zanny. Isn't he such a cutie pie? Isn't he just the most cute little beast? Isn't he just a little beast? I love that. He looks like an Otome game, man. I would love to voice an Otome game. I would so. But this is by 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻 over on Twitter. I do have them linked over on my schedule on Twitter, but I will also be dropping the link when I post the schedule on YouTube, because I'm doing that stuff now. Heck yeah. But heck yes, it is such a cute Zanny. I love a good Zanny. Don't you love a good Zanny? Mwah. It's giving Nepo baby girl. It's giving, you know what? It's giving born into upper middle class family, but dates far older upper class man, and like does a lot of stuff on Instagram. That's what it's giving me. It's giving me like Material Girl vibes. It's giving me Angel Brand. It's giving me, what does it matter if I'm dating a guy 25 years older than me? Like, I love it though. Thank you so much, Good. It's so cute. I love a Good. I love the white. I love the look, the jewelry, the little details, the eyes. Look at the eyes. Okay. Okay, but I will say one thing that always gets me in like art is eyes. I don't know why, but like there's something about looking into someone's eyes as you're like in a close sort of situation with them and just seeing that little sparkle there. That really gets me. Like looking into someone's eyes and just seeing that little shine, that little thing. It's cute, you know? I think it's nice. The contrast in the colors, yeah, it's really soft and nice. Like just the general direction, the little tufts of pink in my hair, which is so cute, you know? Okay, but it's like how I gave you guys the advice on how to never like... It's like how I gave you guys the advice on how to always always never put yourself in a position where you can fail when trying to kiss someone, okay? It's even when you like fail, you don't fail, right? And it looks really cute and respectful when you do it right. Do you remember that lesson I gave you? Do you remember that lesson I gave you? It's a thing. It's a thing. Okay. The tip is for those who don't know, because we might have some people here who don't know. Whenever you go on a date with someone, right? If you go on a date with someone, okay, wait till like the end of the night. This is like first date material, okay? Like wait till around the end of the night when you're kind of stood outside the restaurant or wherever you went and you're going home and everything, right? Maybe you're holding their hand, maybe they're holding your arm or something like that, right? And what you do is you kind of look down at them. In this case, I'm assuming I'm looking down at them because, you know, you're all very short. What you do is you first of all see if you can manage to get like a little lock eyes with them if you kind of look at them, and then as you kind of do that, hold the gaze for just a second, right? And then just drop a little, hey, do you want to kiss me? And if it's a yes, boom, you get an easy little kiss out of it, right? If it's a no, then it's like, sorry, I just thought those were your vibes. And, you know, because it puts the impetus on like them making the decision. You've asked their consent, and also you're able to be like, oh, that was your vibes, you know? So it kind of is like a great little attacking maneuver while also keep not having to like do too much yourself. It's bold, but like it looks respectful and also keeps you in like a position where it's like really smooth. It's one of my tricks for you, okay? Make good use of it. Put it to use. Put it to use. Oh, happy birthday. Happy early birthday. Teehee. Happy early birthday. That's so straightforward. Respect that. But no, honestly, people respect straightforward, okay? No, people respect straightforward in dating, okay? So many people play ridiculous games when they turn around and like do dating stuff. So many people, okay? It's like, oh, do I text? Oh, do I make you wait? Oh, do I talk to this other person to try and make this person jealous? Oh, do I do this? And then all you do is you finally manage to get some movement going on. You get back to their place and you realize that they've got crumbs in their bed and they give you the ick. So, you know, like... so straightforward. It's like so good. It's like statement of intent. Where's the lie though? Where's the lie? Where's the lie? Where's the lie? A kiss for the first date? I mean, maybe. Depends if the vibes are right. Depends if the vibes are there. You know? I don't know. I just feel like it's very contrived when people are like, oh, you know, the weird rules of like, oh, you've got to wait till the third date. You've got to wait till like the fifth date for this. If something feels right at the right time, go for it. Like, make sure you're making an informed and calm decision through everything. But if the vibes are okay, then feel free to go with it, you know? Yeah. Like, I think that the best thing you can ever do is just suss out someone's vibes and go with your gut, because that's probably the most thing. Teehee. But yes. The schedule this week. I got so distracted. Sorry, Netherlings, you're too cute. You distracted me. So we've got a bunch of stuff coming up. We've got some coffee date, which is right now. Would you believe? Right now. Then at 1 a.m. JST, 11 a.m. EST. Wow, we're doing AMs now. We have Thank Goodness You're Here. From what I understand, it's a very British game. Now, I might be from the second circle of the underworld, but it's surprisingly close to Britain. You know, who'd have thought England's surprisingly close to the underworld? I know, shocking, right? But very British game. You get to see me be British and talk about British things. It's so British. So I do hope you'll join me for that. Tomorrow, we are doing an All That Glitters with Gail. All That Glitters, you know, that's when Gail and I get together, we have a drink, we talk about whatever wild stuff happens, and it's really interesting. Gail and I haven't sat and had a proper catch-up since Japan, so you'll actually be getting our, like, first interaction together for, like, us sitting down and catching up since we were together in Japan, which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Honestly, I'm really glad that we get to do that. Obviously, we had like a little catch up after his 3D where we sat and like, you know, just did everything. Look, congratulations, all of that stuff. But we haven't actually like had a sit down like mate chat thing for like a while, you know, for a while. And hey, 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, welcome to the Netherbrand, darling. Get on in here, you little beast. Do you think he'd confront you about your Nethergraves promotion? If he does, interesting. The person who's asking that, I saw a little bit of fucking sea green, whatever the fuck, coming from you. Yeah. I don't think he's got any room to. I don't think he's got any room to turn around and say anything. Yeah. There we go. Why do... Right. I can make it up to your cats. Perfect. There we go. You've made it. You can make it up to me. My dark forest crumbs, right? One of the rare pairs. It's one of the rare pairs. Honestly, not gonna lie. Okay, so tiny sidebar. I'm very curious to see who I get shipped with in Gen 2. I know people are like, oh, shipping between like gens isn't really a thing in like other companies. And I'm like, well, guess what? Every company's low-key kind of unique. Every group is kind of unique. And like, dead ass. I think between you and me, there are a couple of those people that I could see breaking my spine. I could see a few of them. I see potential there. And honestly, like I don't really love the idea of needing to keep things like hardcore sectioned between like each gen. I don't know. I always found it was a really... I understand why people like to compartmentalize gens and stuff like that. But in my opinion, in my humble opinion, I think that allowing gens to sort of like intermingle is probably the best. And I do really... I'm stopping myself there. I was about to say something that I shouldn't have. But yes, no, I do really... I'll rephrase it so it's less... I do really enjoy the individuals. And I think that I really enjoy... I'm really looking forward to, and I hope you enjoy them as much as I do. And of course, I love my Netherlings. And yeah. Teehee. Please tell us all the interactions / flirting when Den 2 did. I can't tell you that. I can't tell you like about Gen 2. If they choose to flirt with us, then that's them. I don't want to force anything with anything though. Otherwise it just feels unnatural. But I will say I think there's some natural chemistry between myself and others. I think there's some very natural chemistry there. Dia, thank you for the super. Gen 2 crumbs, please. We're starving. I thought I was a whole meal. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm a whole meal. You're starving? I thought I was a whole meal, darling. I thought I was a whole meal. I thought I was a whole meal for you, okay? Right? I'm a whole feast. Zanny's the full 7 course. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I don't know. Wait, which Gen 2 woke up early and got coffee with me? Wait, which one was that? Wait, let me think back. Which one got up early and got coffee with me? Was it Violet? Wait, let me think as quicker. Someone did. I just can't remember who. It wasn't that one or that one. Not that one. Maybe it was. Yeah, I think. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's there. It's cute. But yes, on to the schedule as well. Back to the schedule. We're on Thursday. We're turning around, and we're going to be doing Nobody Wants to Die. We're going to be finishing Nobody Wants to Die on Thursday, which is going to be really good. It's going to be really, really good. Nobody Wants to Die is a detective mystery game, and I really hope you'll join me for that. Nobody Wants to Die is sci-fi mystery detective. It was really good. We'll be finishing that one, and I'm very excited for it. I'm very excited. It's become my new obsession. Think 1920s, but like noir punk. That's the best way to describe it. 1920s detective noir punk, and I love it. So we'll be finishing that game on Thursday, and then in the evening we'll be playing Hades 2. Now, I've played Hades 2 before for all of you, but that was many updates ago, and there has been a huge change in the game since then. It has an ending now. There's a very attractive new god that's been added. There has been a lot of updates, a lot of new stuff. So yes, that is it's been a good while. There's been a lot of updates, there's been a lot of changes. It's one of those things where normally I am very against playing early access games for everyone, but in this case, Hades 2 is a game where every update in early access feels like they do add a huge amount, and it's been a very long while since we've seen it, and heck, I very much enjoy it. So that's going to be very cool. We're also finishing Resident Evil 8 on Friday. We're finishing Resident Evil 8. We've got all the way through. We're almost at the end of the game. And when we do hit the end of the game, it's going to be really good. We're actually about to fight Heisenberg as well. We're in the steel mill and we're about to fight Heisenberg. So if you do want to come along, see the ending with me, it'll be really cool. We're playing all the way to the end. And if it does end early, I've also got the DLCs purchased and ready to go. So if we do finish a little bit early, then we'll get the DLCs where we get to play as other characters and have their own separate stories within the world. So if you want to hear 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 be American and threaten to kill us with psychic powers, this is the one for you. We love 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, right? We love it. And then on Saturday, we have Water Delivery, a nice scary game, which is always very nice. We love a good little spooky scary game. It's very fun. We love a scary game with Water Delivery, which is going to be really cool. And then, of course, we have Reveal. That one, that one. It's a scary puzzle game. It's a scary game with puzzles, and I'm looking forward to it. And I can't read. Hi, I'm Zander. I'm an Incubus. I'm 127, and I can't read. Reveal. But yes, we're playing a nice little spooky scary game then as well, so I do hope you'll stop by. Some of these are like an hour later than my normal time if you look on the schedule. Some of them are at 1 a.m. JST, and some of them are at 2 a.m. JST. I did nudge stuff around just so I'd be like overlapping others less and be like sort of doing my own thing. And also this Sunday, my mother's... Okay. I think I've almost convinced Motherbrand to come on stream with me. I've almost convinced Motherbrand to come on stream with me. I've almost convinced her to come on stream with me. Like, she's visiting this Sunday and she's staying for a few days. And like, I asked her if she wanted to come on stream with me, and she was like, I'd like to try. So, yeah, if I can get her to agree next week, I might try and get her to come on stream with me and like have her here. And if she's here, then like, I don't know, you'll get to meet my mother, which is wild. Yeah. Meeting Zander's mother, right? The Motherbrand. Yeah, she's flying in from the underworld to come visit me. Yay, Mother Netherbrand, my Oshi. Honestly, she's worth Oshiing. Coffee date with Motherbrand. Yes, coffee date with Motherbrand. We could do a coffee date with Motherbrand. Give me your son. Give me your son. Yeah, no, I see that. Gotta get Gale to meet her. Listen. Gale's already shown me to his parents. I gotta turn around and you know, maybe show him to mine. Actually, my mother does know about Gale. I've told her about Gale. She says that she's very glad that I've found a friend as good as Gale to keep me company during all of this. Like, she likes him. She does like him. She's heard things about him from me. So she's like, I'm very glad that you found someone that's like that good of a friend to you. And I'm like, yeah, he's all right, I guess. which is good. Really good. And then of course on Sunday we will be picking up with season 3 of The Walking Dead. So, in case you guys don't know, we've completed all of season 1 of Telltale's Walking Dead, all of season 2. If you have not seen season 3 yet, that is totally fine. Or if you've not seen the first 2 seasons, you can watch. There is no like prerequisite for like watching this or like joining me for this. It's a choice-based game, but it recaps all of our choices at the start of each chapter. And of course, as you guys know, when we do play The Walking Dead, we play the first 2 episodes on of a new season. The first time, like the first Sunday we play it on Storytime Sunday, we play episode 1 and episode 2, and then we leave the last 3 episodes for the next week. So there's always 5 episodes total. We play episode 1 and episode 2 to build up the characters and, you know, a little bit of background information. And then when we do the next week, which is going to be Storytime Sunday again, we do the next 3 episodes. So that gives us, you know, the dramatic peak and also the last 2 pieces of the finale. So the way it works out works really, really, really well, and it's absolutely lovely. So I do hope you'll join me. Season 3 is actually one of the more, I don't want to say divisive, but one of the more interesting seasons, where we get to see how Clementine has been shaped through our choices in the previous seasons. So I do hope you'll join me for that. Honestly, after the casting of Frank Stone, it feels nice to get back to something cozy and familiar in the shape of The Walking Dead. Oh, I do actually have... I do bring you some solemn news, though. Of Storytime Sunday, I do bring thou some solemn news. I do bring thou solemn news. We were unable to get Perms for Dark Pictures anthology, The Devil in Me. The devil will not be inside me, unfortunately. We did not receive them. We received fucking Perms from fucking Bandai for like literally all of them but The Devil in Me. Fucking Bandai, sort your shit out. But like for real, we got all of them but The Devil in Me. We got all of them but The Devil in Me. They were like, nah, no devil for him, and I'm like, too gory. No, gore doesn't normally affect Perms. We played like Outlast, and we literally watched someone give birth on stream. We watched the miracle of childbirth on stream when we played Outlast too. Heck yes. Hey yes. And hey, Aldous, thank you for the schedule, Zanny. It's my birthday, but among all of the treats today, you are the sweetest. Aww. Aldous, happy birthday to you, darling. And I do hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. And of course, I hope all of your wishes come true for the coming year. So enjoy yourself, treat yourself, and of course, have a wonderful time. Mwah. There you go, my dear. But yeah, no, unfortunately we didn't get the perms for that, which is a shame. But it means that we'll have to get on the hunt for more choice-driven story games, because we are tearing through them. I realize that we're like at the halfway point of the entire Walking Dead series now, and I can't help but think, what happens when those are over? What do we play then? We've done like so much Telltale stuff. Do I hunt down more games? Like, I mean, I'm obviously always hunting down more games. We need more story games. Detroit Become Human. We got told no for that one as well. I got told no for Detroit Become Human. I got told no. Visual novels. I want Touch Starved to come out so badly. It's been over a year, okay? It's been over a year. I want Touch Starved to come out so badly. I want Touch Starved so freaking bad, okay? Touch Starved needs to be out. Veer is walking around surprisingly untopped. Like, wait. Wait. Veer is walking around just out there in the wild. Okay. Where is he? Eyes come home to me. Hey, Elnya, thank you for the 5 gifted members, darling. Mwah. Thank you very much, darling. No, you hear what I'm talking about, though. Mark is we need Touch Starved. I might switch. Obviously, if we don't get those like story games, then I'll switch to visual novels. But I would like to keep the interactivity of like choice-driven video games, because I really do like choice-driven video games. Visual novels are good, but I do know that they often don't have enough stuff on screen to like keep people super interested during that. Like I really want to play more stuff like that. Dramatical Murder, I also want to play. Yes, that's all I have to say. I want to play Dramatical Murder. Because twins. Yeah, that's what I got. That's what I got. Good luck getting I feel like I could get perms for Dramatical Murder. I feel like I could. I feel like I could. Slow damage. Now, I know slow damage, okay? I see you I know slow damage. There's no way in hell we can get slow damage on a stream. There's no way in hell we can get slow damage on a stream. No way. Okay? There's no way in hell. No way in hell we can do that. Right? Laundry suit. Jeez. Isn't that banter being played on some things? Hey, Dry Ice Cubes, thank you for the super. I know I already said my message today, but seriously, you have such a calming presence and cheerfulness. Your Zatsus are so good to start the day with. Hey, thank you, Dry Ice Cubes. Thank you. Oh, goodness. Honestly, I'd love to do more Zatsus. I want to get it back into the habit of inviting guests on. It's just like syncing up calendars and getting to see people again, you know? Seeing people and like doing stuff is chill. And it's just getting people on and getting, you know, everyone together, because I like having this one-on-one time with you guys, and I also would like to have like maybe a second Zatsu a week with like someone else. It's just the whole thing where like there's a lot of logistics and there's a lot of stuff with getting things to work right on stream, which is definitely a thing. And of course, Shadow Acer, thank you for the little fun. Keep extending Touch Starved development for Zanny's feralness. Alright, but when the Date with Death thing comes out, when Date with Death comes out with their latest update, with their DLC, which we've got perms for, Fear the man I become. Fear the man I become. Right? 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 Fear what I shall be. The British are coming, alright? You should fear me. You should fear me. You should fear me deeply. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's all I have to say. Oh goodness, I'm gonna play it and then download download the Grown Up patch to play off stream. There we go. Grimmy will not be ready. Grimmy will not be ready. Would you consider playing Persona 5 on stream? I've thought about it. It's a very long game. It's a long game. I have thought about it. I thought about playing Persona 4, but also it's a very long game to commit to. You know, it's a very long game to do. Not that I don't love Persona. It's actually one of my favorite games. Persona 4 and 3, probably 3 is my favorite. I love Persona 3. I think Persona 3 is probably the best in the series, if I'm honest. Which is something I love, you know? But heck yes. Heck yes. And Avocado, thank you for the 6 months. Though I mainly lurk/watch VODs, I have never been involved in this involved in a community before. Thank you for bringing us all together. Totally a duck. Yeah, thank you, darling. Look at me slamming myself into stuff. No, I'm really glad that people feel involved. I think Club Netherbrand has brought a lot of people out of the woodwork that never really got super into communities before, and I really love that. It feels like instead of doing something that's already been done in VTubing, we've carved out our own little like niche within the genre where people get to feel comfy and come to a place that might not necessarily be the most common, and I really love that for us. I really love that for us, honestly. It brings new people, it makes people happy, and heck, it sounds silly, but I love making people happy. Have you played any Fire Emblem? I almost didn't get my degree because I was playing Fire Emblem. Man, I have to... Don't get me started. I almost didn't get my motherfucking degree because I was playing Fire Emblem. I almost missed my degree because I was playing Fire Emblem, okay? A Nitwix Club Netherbrand's bouncer. Thank you very much for the 7 months. Hell yes. Everyone welcome to Club Netherbrand. Hell yes. Like, I kid you not. It was Fates. It was Fates. It was Fates. My bitch ass was playing Fates. Like, okay, I got Fire Emblem Fates Birthright, I got Fire Emblem Fates Conquest, I got Fire Emblem Fates Revelations, okay? I sat there and I put 300 hours into each campaign. I put 900 hours total into each campaign with another redo of Revelations with a different romance for a total of 1200 hours in Fire Emblem Fates. Okay, I put 1200 hours in that fucking game, okay? I put so much time in there, okay? I put so much time in there you would not believe, right? Birthright, I was crazy for it, okay? Conquest, I loved even more. Revelations, I went wild for, okay? Minus the incest, but you know, it was all good. It was all good. Now the Fire Emblem spouses, they're incredible. Loved them. Okay, Fire Emblem Awakening, I got into that backwards. I played a little bit backwards. Okay, loved it. We love Chrom. We love Chrom. Okay, Chrom is great. Not my favorite, but he's still pretty fucking great. Okay, then we jumped forward into Three Houses. Let me kiss Claude. Let me kiss Claude. Why won't you let me kiss Claude? You right there, right now, you watching. Why aren't you letting me do it? try and tell me a man that pullable won't go doesn't go both ways? You're trying to tell me that Claude with hair that pullable, with a braid that with the fucking bisexual braid isn't gonna turn around and go and swing like a pendulum? Why are you trying to lie to me? Why are you trying to lie to me? Why are you trying to lie to me? That's gonna be clipped out of context. Yeah, Claude is the stag house. Yeah. I won't forgive 𝓂𝓻 for the auto marry. Oh. Yeah, no, that was rude. That was rude. But no, I played Echoes as well. I liked Echoes. I didn't love it, you know. But yeah, no, I'm a big Fire Emblem simp. I'm a very big Fire Emblem simp. I'm really deep into the lore as well. I'm very, very deep into the lore. Like kind of disgustingly deep into the lore. Like really, really disgustingly deep into the lore of the different Fire Emblems and the universes, and how like all of the dragons relate to one another, and talking about how like the timelines are all there. I didn't play the newest Fire Emblem. The one with the protagonist that looks like they're the Domino's mascot. I didn't play the newest one. What was it, like Engage? Because, you know, the Fire Emblem. I hated the design of the main character. Like Engage, like I looked at the main character and I was like, why do you look like the Domino's mascot? Like, are you promoting Domino's Pizza? You know, with the blue and the red hair, looking like Party City Harley Quinn. Like, I don't know. I don't know. And also I didn't have a Switch at the time, so I was like, I can miss this one. The Domino's mascot. It's like playing platformer games as well. Ooh, they're okay. Depends on the platformer, you know. If the battle isn't over 30 minutes, you get free. But I like long battles. Are you playing the gacha one? Ooh, I did try and play the gacha one a little bit, but my luck was terrible, and then I dropped it. The artist for the main character in Engage is a VTuber mama as well. Why does that explain so much? No, big love to it. I just couldn't quite get on board with the color scheme. I don't know. Like I couldn't quite get on board with the color scheme, you know? But I also didn't have a Switch at the time, so I don't know. I vibe with that. Oh, it's full. Oh, it's full? It's full, guys? Oh, shit. I didn't even realize that. Oh, it's my bros. It's like other half of the fellowship. That's crazy. That's crazy. Nah, I never really like got on board with the design. Maybe it was just a me thing, but I also didn't see any of the characters in Engage that like super got me. Maybe it was because they were bringing back so many characters from like previous iterations as like stand-ins. I don't know. I feel like when a game leans too far into the past as a character design or like as a design choice, it kind of it does that thing which I think as a writer always kind of troubles me with sequels, and that's the whole thing where, how do I put it, a good sequel will always jump off and use the original or its previous iteration as a springboard, whereas bad sequels will burrow into into their predecessors and kind of build a nest within them. And I think that bringing back like too many of like the previous iterations characters in not like a fan service way, but more of like a core mechanic, ended up slightly putting me off just a little bit. Wait, I'm wrong. It's fine. You get my point either way. Like who did it doesn't matter. It was more game design for me. Speaking of sequels, any plans for the new Life is Strange? I would like to play the new Life is Strange. I would really like it. I'm waiting for Perms. I'm really waiting for Perms. I'm really waiting for Perms. Speaking of sequels, what do you think about subverting expectations? Okay, we're getting into my writer brain here. You're engaging my writer brain. So with sequels, with subverting expectation, it's fine to subvert expectation, but you have to have enough content, and you have to have enough stuff to provide in order to actually like make the subversion meaningful in some way, you know? If you turn around and kind of just make a sequel just to subvert it, then you're not really providing anything. You need to meet at least some expectations in order to subvert others. You can't subvert all expectations. You have to choose which ones to subvert, you know? Why do I suddenly hear the Star Wars theme? You said that, not me. You said that, not me. You said that, not me. That was you. That wasn't me. Okay, everyone, that wasn't me. We went with me talking about sequels without me talking and shitting on Star Wars. Okay, we went the whole time. We went the whole time without me being mean about Star Wars. Okay. Okay, we went the whole time without me being mean about Star Wars, without me getting into the contrived writing of Star Wars. I was well behaved. That was you before it was me. Okay, that was you before it was me. But deadass, why did the combat get worse than 20 years ago? Why did the combat get worse than 20 years ago? Why did the combat sequences get worse than 20 years ago? Why did they not? Why did they do that? Why did they make the combat sequences worse? Like, come on, if people can do something, like, literally, like, 30 years ago, like, 20 years ago, why are the combat sequences worse? Why do people swing around their fucking lightsabers like they're fucking, like brooms and the kids are toy fighting? Why did they do that? Why did they make that choice? Like, they just sort of hit them. They're, like, but they fly now. Aw, hey. I'm feeling, Hey Zanny, I'm not feeling well these days, but when I watch your streams, it makes me feel better. Thank you very much. Hey, thank you for coming by. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it, you know? Like, I'm glad I get to do that. They fly now? Like, okay. I have a controversial opinion. My opinion is that we've got stuck in an age where story writers don't know when to say the end, right? Why do you think the original Lord of the Rings trilogy is held up as good as it has? Because, right, we did 1, 2, 3, the end. Okay? We did Fellowship of the Ring, Two Towers, Return of the King, the end, right? There was no Lord of the Rings 4. There was no Lord of the Rings 5. There is no Lord of the Rings 6. They did not keep making movies because the first 3 were successful. They had a story. There was a beginning. There was a middle. There was an end. It was over, okay? There was a arc. It was there, it was seen, it was done. They added in The Hobbit, which, you know, they turned into 3 movies, like fine, but they didn't touch the main one. They didn't touch the original 3, okay? They did an Amazon TV show, which was okay. The dialogue was kind of off for me, but again, still the action sequences were really, really good. So I'll give them that, okay? But like, the reason why, if you look at all of the classic movies, the classic books, the classic series, it's because of the fact that we had a beginning, a middle, and an end. And when we had a beginning, a middle, and an end, you can hear my jewelry clicking as I'm like moving my hands about. It meant that it could be held up as a classic and the story could stand the test of time. The problem is the longer that you keep things running and keep tacking on extra bits to it, the more the story loses its original flavor. You dilute the flavor by adding more and more and more and more stuff on. And before you know it, you don't have a good soup anymore. You don't have a good ramen broth. Suddenly it's 9 parts water, some ginger that you found in the cupboards, and maybe a little bit of chili powder that you had found under the sink, you know? Like maybe you cracked open a can of corn and you put it in there to try and thicken it out. Like, when you don't have a definitive ending of a series, that's when things get messy. And I think that's like... And I think the reason that like games and movies have got worse, and I think especially video games, is because a lot of the franchises from when I was a kid and when we were kids, and I feel like fucking Tavi needs to be sat here for this. I feel like fucking Tavi needs to be sat here for this. I feel like this is something Tavi would like. I don't know. I feel like this is something he'd vibe with me on. The fuck are you, music boy? Puppet boy, get over here. But like the reason why games from when we were kids don't hold up as well anymore is because they've kept the series going and going and going and going and going to the point where it's lost the original DNA and flavor. And by losing the original DNA and flavor, it leaves you with like it leaves you with a really dissatisfying experience. And you can kind of look at like most games in media from when we were kids that they've chose to keep going as a franchise, where like it's definitely a thing, you know? He's currently taking care of his family hospital. I'm always nice to Tavi. I really like him. Hush. I'm always lovely. Assassin's Creed, is that you? You'll say... I mean, Ubisoft as an entire studio. I think Ubisoft as an entire studio needs to die, if I'm honest. Like, I think Ubisoft as an entire studio needs to either have a major shuffle or just needs to move on. I think that's a thing. I think, like, someone gave me the realization the other day where I realized that, like, all of the video game studios I loved as a kid, none of the people who worked there when I was a kid work there anymore, which is why it doesn't hit. Absolutely no attempt to censor yourself. Trust me, I'm trying so hard. I'm trying so hard. Like, it's oh goodness. I'm trying so. Please don't. Please. You're saying You're saying franchises I want to pick a fight with? Alright, I'm gonna scur away from this. I'm gonna scur before I lose our ass and perms. I haven't done it yet, but I'm waiting. I'm gonna hit the zaddy chill. Back pain management advice. There we go. Back pain management advice. We love that. Okay. Good advice for back pain management. Lay on the floor stretch your arms out into kind of a crucifix position, then swing one leg over the other so that you're turning your hips and your hips are on your side, but your palms are still flat on the floor. That helps stretch out your mid and sort of lower back, as well as stretch out your chest as well. It helps if you do it both ways, one way and then the other. It helps stretch out like different parts of your back, and like it really helps. Also, stand up straight. And when I say stand up straight, to help prevent like pain in your upper back and lower neck, when you stand up straight, put your finger just like on your nose, and then move your head a little bit back from the finger without moving the rest of your body, and that helps straighten up your spine. Do that as well. That really helps. And what else can I say? Another one is just a little bit of yoga. A little bit of yoga always helps. I do a little bit of yoga every morning, which usually helps me with like stuff. I've been doing like yoga ever since I was a teenager, so it helps keep me flexible. And yeah. Should I do yoga at my 3D debut? Would you guys like to see me like stretch and do yoga during my 3D debut? Would that be something you guys would see? Would you guys see me doing like, would you guys like to see me being all bendy and like doing stuff during that? Like, is that it? Like, is that a thing? Like, see me do like a freaking snake pose or a sun salutation or something, right? I don't know. I feel like you guys will see this bend will see like the fucking bend in my back and be like, you know, deadass anything that showcases flexibility. Oh, hell yeah. Happy to showcase some strength and flexibility. Let's go. Do some Indian push-ups and shit. Let's go. Can you pretend to be a yoga instructor and we follow along? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. The model will break? No, it's really good. Like, I cannot... Okay, so I've not actually got to give the 3D a try yet. Mine was, and I think still is, in the oven right now. Which is like a thing. So mine is like, was like the last one, or is the last one out of the oven. Because I know that there's something going on with it. Not like bad, but I know that it took like a lot of extra effort to get it to go, because of all of the different parts, because of the tail, because of the wing. There were like a lot of parts that needed physics to it, and I know that there's like a lot of cooking that needs to be done, but that also means like lots and lots of details as well. Lots and lots and lots of details. So I've seen the tail physics in action. Actually, I've not seen it. I've seen another tail in action that isn't mine. It was actually 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻's tail, but the FS... Yeah, I feel like this is public knowledge, and if it's not public knowledge, then you find it in like 5 minutes of Googling, which is that First Stage Productions is owned by a tech company, and First Stage Productions being owned by a tech company means that inherently our tech for stuff like 3D, which is an area they really want to push into, which like our parent company really wants to push into, is like something that gives us a bit of an edge when it comes to 3D stuff. Hey, Ascor, thank you for the 5 gifted members, darling. Good to see you. Mwah. There you go. Yeah, we did know. I know that like I know that it's not like the done thing to be like super transparent about who owns what and what's a subsidiary of what, but it actually like provides a lot of context when you're like, oh, why is the 3D weirdly good for this small company? Well, because it's owned by like a tech company, you know? So it's a thing where that's the reason why we have like so much good 3D stuff and why it keeps getting better and better. It's because of the fact that like we are actually like, because the company that's there is like very much like on the front end of things. It's very much on the front edge. Yeah, I was wondering why some stuff is a bit better than other 3D I've seen. Yeah. So like it is literally like a company which is like on the leading edge of that, which is very, very cool. Which is very, very cool. Very, very cool. It's very interesting. Obviously, I don't know what the big board of directors plan or want to do. All I am is an angry little incubus who forces his way into staff meetings. But yeah, no. The fact that it didn't break one time is amazing. Yeah, for sure. But it's also a thing where like I think being open with like why the models are good is better than just being like, ooh, it's a mystery. Ooh, look, we're just, like, yeah, hell yeah. Like you guys know, I do my own thing. Look at me swinging with my tail. Ooh, look at my tail. Do you like my tail? Ooh. Hey, get over here. But yeah, no, I try and be very transparent with all of you about things. And, yeah. The wagging of the 2D tail is kind of hypnotic. I know, I think I'm going to keep it for all of my Zatsus from now on. I think I'm going to keep it for all of my Zatsus from now on. I think I have to. I think Anrui kind of slayed with this. Like, I have to keep this for all of my Zatsus from now on. Just have it. It's really hypnotic and it kind of ushers people in. I think I have to. I really do appreciate your openness whilst keeping some secrets behind the curtain. Yeah, I feel like, it's a different take on what working for like a VTube company is necessarily like. I try not to hold myself to like super like I don't know. I just feel like there's keeping the mystery and there's times to be honest. And I feel like if you obfuscate too many things, then it doesn't necessarily allow for like building trust. And there are times where like I will go where I have said to you guys, hey, like this has happened, but trust me on this one. And you guys have been cool with it because you know that if I can be direct about things, I will be direct about them. And if I can be honest about things, I will be. But sometimes there are like behind the scenes things that I need to play 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻 with, you know? And all I can say is like when I do have to kind of turn around and say, hey, trust me on this one, it's because I'm doing stuff for like everyone's benefit, you know? I think that's the best way to put it. I try and do stuff for everyone's benefit. As long as you don't break NDAs, you should be fine. NDAs. And NDAs fear me. NDAs, which I don't know her. Wait, is that the band from League of Legends? Wait, is that the band from League of Legends? I think I know them. Do I know them? Are they from League of Legends? They did the song, didn't they? Right? Did Katie, I know. I was making a funny. That's the band from League of Legends, right? Hell yeah. Yeah, that's actually a really good point. As someone who reviews NDAs for a living, they're much more restricted. They're much less restricted than people think they are. Yeah. Again, I have a bit of a background where like I understand contract law. I think that a lot of people take a lot of the NDAs as like being very ironclad things, but like there are a lot of instances where they're not as ironclad as people like think they are, and a lot of from my experience outside of this, because I have signed them before and I have had other ones with other people before, I will say that like a lot of the time, usually, and this is again, I've worked with different companies in the past as an actor and a voice actor. I've worked with a lot of them. A lot of the time, the threat of them is more useful than the actual like paper it's printed on. Most of the time, a lot of companies use them as like, and this is not in relation to FSP or any VTuber thing, but like this is from my experience as an actor, a voice actor, and working on contract before. A lot of companies use them more as a threat than they do as an actual like thing. A lot of them use them as like the idea of, oh, it could be a thing. Because a lot of the stuff in them are kind of impossible to pursue. That's like the best way I can describe it. A lot of stuff in like those things are legally kind of impossible to pursue. Or you've got to take intonation, or it's like trying to say, oh, well, your tone here implied a breach of NDA or something like that. This is not me saying VTubers go run free and breach your NDAs freely. Go act like fucking kangaroos and start kicking. This isn't me saying that, but I'm saying that like a lot of, in my opinion, from contract law, a lot of stuff is like not as enforceable as it's made out to be, because you have to start taking in like their deterrents. They're deterrents, and there's stuff like tone and intonation as well, and things like implication. And it's kind of one of those things where you can't really like walk into a room and go, oh, well, he implied this. His tone said this, you know? Or you can, but like there's, yeah. In VTuber meet these determinations, so at least there are precedents. Yeah, of course, there are always precedents. But again, FSP are very free and open with what they let me do. They appreciate that I'm cheeky. They appreciate that I don't really keep to the rules. They love that about me, strangely, which is like so un-Japanese of them. It's so un-Japanese of them, where they're like, hey, you know how you don't like rules and you do your own thing a bunch? We like that about you. Normally, we hate it, but we like that about you. So they're like, oh, go wild, champ. Go wild, champ. Netherlings scared them. They did. You guys did. You guys did. You guys did. By the way, something obligatory voice pack. Hope you're liking my voice pack. Let me do the thing. By the way, something get pregnant. Something get pregnant. By the way, have you seen my voice pack? I normally here you go. In case you haven't seen, I'll put on fox ears and moan into your ears. People have been vibing with this voice pack. Whoop, there I go, knocking things over. I will put on fox ears and go, mwah. Was that a kiss though? Yes, there is a kiss in the voice pack. There is a kiss in the voice pack. There's also a 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. And I say some very possessive stuff. I get very, very possessive of my Netherlings, which is very cute. Yeah, I go kind of hardcore in this one. It's not the most hardcore. It's not the most hardcore I'm planning to do this year. I'm actually planning to gear it up before the end of the year. I've questioned leaning into also a slightly more mature voice pack as well at some point in the future. And yeah. Yeah, one of those is on the cards. So yeah, no. This is a good place to be. It's a very good place to be. So yes, if you would like to go check out the Zander Netherbrand voice pack, which is something that is absolutely lovely. I did work really hard on it. I actually got to partake in the writing process. You guys know I'm a writer as well as a voice actor. It's like one of my little specialisms. If it's something that you vibe with, then heck, I would really love it if you checked it out. I will drop the link in a second if that's a thing. But I do hope that those of you who have got it have a positive review of it and think that it's something that was worth your time and effort for sure. I think that getting to be a part of the entire process of this, from writing to the editing to the everything, is something that I do genuinely treasure. It's one of those rare times where I feel like I do get to use all of my skills in this particular context. Because I don't often get to use my voice acting skills at this company. As much as it's something that I really do want my future to be, it's not always necessarily the case where I'm able to do that. So when I do get to use them, I like to go really, really hard and make the abject absolute most out of what I can do. Of course, I would like to do more in the future, but for right now, it's me mostly seeking out the opportunities that I can sort of get with it, and at the same time kind of balance that with playing politics at FSP. So as much as it's one thing to another, definitely I would adore it if you maybe did have a little look. And that's my shameless plug done. Thank you very, very much. The Manisans will not beat me now because I've said this on stream. Thank you all. I've managed to get away without being beaten. Boom. That's also the link there. I'm just gonna pin it real quick. Boom. There you go. There you go. There you go. Mane-san, put away the folder now. You don't have to hit me again. The voice pack was worth it. Yeah. Yeah. Watch me release a voice pack at New Year's and it's just 101 Zander moans. It's gonna be 101 Zander moans. That's gonna be my end of year voice pack. My end of year voice pack is just gonna be 101 Incubus moans. No, don't. I love how there's yes, please, and no, don't. In the same thing. Sir, what? Hell yeah. We love a little bit of 101 Zander moans. Fantastic. I want 14 of them. I do want to take a moment and thank everyone who is and clippers. If you want to like nab this real quick for sure. But I do want to take a moment and actually thank everyone that's been doing the Zander voice pack giveaways. I mentioned this a few days ago, but I actually wanted to thank everyone that's been doing those. I've been seeing a lot of Netherlings doing voice pack giveaways. I've been seeing a lot of Netherlings wanting to turn around and support both me and also my voice acting via doing these, and also just strengthen the community by just showing that really loving spirit and sort of help the Netherlings who maybe can't afford it, or are maybe in regions of the world where it's not available, or just help in whatever way they can. And I just want to say, I do see all of you. Like, I see all of you, and I make a point to sort of make a note of it. And it's very, very generous of you, and it's so warm-hearted. So I wanted to take a moment and thank all of you for that. And I also want to, just acknowledge the hard work that you've put in with that and coordinating things, and just say to the Netherlings who did receive them as well, I'm glad you were able to receive them, and you are really, really fucking seen. All of you are really, really seen. You are perceived in the best way. Those doing the giveaways, those supporting those doing the giveaways, those turning up in chat and just hyping up what's going on, those being sort of vocal in places. I see all of you, and I see the support that you have been giving and how much you have been behind me, whether you're new, whether you're old, whether you are here. The fact that there are so many of you with so much enthusiasm, it warms my heart. And I don't think that there is another community in the entire world I would rather have, because I'm proud of you. I'm proud of what we've done, and I feel like how kind and how very generous and how very sweet so many of you are to one another is something that is it's a byproduct of what we've all built here together. And this isn't a handful of people that just watch some random fucking VTuber on the internet. This is actually a community. This is a real community that is based around interaction and everyone getting together and having those shared creative beliefs and passions. And that is something that I think is a rarity in the VTubing scene, for having like a community this strong and this kind. And I'm proud of you. I think it's a rarity in all of the internet, to be honest. So yeah, I just wanted to take a moment and thank you all. You've made the last 8 months incredible. And from that moment that we clicked around that I really clicked in with all of you, me and my sleepy sheepies have been absolutely inseparable. So this is our corner of the internet. It's ours, and we treasure it. So yeah, you're never getting rid of me, and you're going to make sure that I'm stuck with all of you. So thank you all. Dragonace, thank you for the super Club Netherbrand's Teapot Dragon. The giveaways are our giving back for everything you do for us. Well, tee-hee. Well, tee-hee. That means I just have to give back more. That just means I have to give back more. That means I have to do more in return. It's a cycle, unfortunately. It's a cycle, okay? I do stuff for you, you do stuff back, which means I have to step it up. It's like Christmas gifting. It's like gifting. You get me a present for Christmas, so I have to get a bigger one for your birthday. You get one from something for your birthday, you get a bigger one for my birthday to one-up me. I give you something bigger for Christmas than your birthday. It's a vicious cycle of kindness. You're fucked. You're fucked. That just means I have to make more ASMR. That just means I have to make more cool stuff. That just means... Oh, I can't tell you about... There's a thing I want to tell you about. Fuck. Okay, fuck. There's an... If you're Netherbranded around the 3D debut, there's a little exclusive thing I've managed to convince management to throw in as well. Like, it's not going to be on the 3D debut, it's afterwards. But like, there's a little extra. I've asked them to do a little something extra for afterwards. And like in the day or two afterwards. And I've asked them to like throw a little extra in there. So like, you're already getting everything, but I asked them to include a couple of things for free in there, and they were cool with it. Teehee. Teehee. Hey, and Aileron. What's up, Aileron? Club Netherbrand's Mercedes driver. You're stuck in the backseat now. Teehee. Good. Good, I'm being chauffeured. You're being chauffeured. Indeed. Like behind the scenes stuff? No, something totally separate. Not behind the scenes stuff. It'll be available like forever once it's there. It's just dropping then. It'll be available forever once it's there, but it's just dropping then. But I wanted to have something a little bit extra special to give you guys. I can't say like exactly what it is, but like it's nothing huge. It's just a little treat. It's a little free treat from me to you. That's about it. That's it. But like, yeah, that's it. And A, Not So Lonely Writer, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships as well. Thank you very, very much, Not So Lonely Writer. And of course, Nurgle, thank you for the 20 gifted members as well. Thank you, Nurgle. Mwah. And Not So Lonely Writer as well. Mwah. There you go. I was gonna say Zunderwear. Bruh, okay, I've been wearing, okay, so like, wait, is this TMI? Okay, so like my Zunderwear is good. I love my Zunderwear, right? But it's so good. I always feel a little disappointed when I have to wear my other underwear. Cause like, not even gonna lie, I'm wearing like my underwear right now, which used to be my favorites. And like, the elastic on them finally like snapped when I was like, cause like I've had them for like a while. The elastic on them like kind of low-key died. And now I'm like, ugh. And like, I was looking at them because they're like kind of a little bit loose now. And I was like, you know what? The kind of like just hanging off the hip look, that kind of works. Not even gonna lie. That wasn't even my Zunderwear. That was like my old favorite underwear. But I was like, yo, like the off the hip look kind of slays. But the Zunderwear supremacy kind of rocks. Hey, and Katie, Club Netherbrand's hamster, trying so hard not to cry after hearing you talk about the community, lol. But you do so much for us, and we deeply appreciate your hard work. Thank you for being here, Zanny. We love you. Oh, thank you. And yeah, no, thinking back, I think that coming to FSP was probably the best choice I had made in a long while. I've made a lot of choices in my life, some of them good, some of them bad, some of them terrible. And I think that they've given me a lot of life experience to look back and see when a choice was good. And yeah, it hasn't been smooth sailing for me in FSP. I've definitely had some ups and some downs, and I've had some conflicts while I'm here. But also, I don't think people realize just how much of being in Gen 1 of something on a company gives you power to change things. It gives you power to change things that you don't like. Maybe not too dramatically, but it gives you a lot you can exert. And the first and sort of primary thing I've always pushed for is always like just Netherling stuff. It's always been like Netherlings first. And honestly, I think that I'm glad for it. And I don't know. I just hope you'll remember me in the long run, you know? I hope that you'll stick with me while I'm here, and that I can be by your side in the long run. And who knows? If you ever feel like moving on, then just know I'll be waiting for you to return. That's always been my attitude with this. Teehee. And A Marmot, Marmot, thank you for the dono. Having trouble with YouTube at the moment, so Streamlabs it is. I love this community, and I'm glad I chose to de-lurk and get involved with it. A, thank you, Marmot on post. Lovely to see you. And don't you worry, I know YouTube is being a bit dumb with some people right now. I know that's like a thing. So apparently it's like a regional update thing. Okay, let fucking old man Zanny here spit some fucking game at you. Apparently it's a regional update thing that's been rolling out, and it breaks like every time it hits a fucking region. It breaks, they wait like 2 weeks to fix it, and then they roll it to the next region and it breaks, and they wait 2 weeks to fix it and they roll it to the next region and it breaks, and they take two, because it happened a while back with a few of the other like channels that I watch, and also there where they like changed, they made it so like a bunch of people couldn't gift, and then when they did gift, it was like they changed the algorithm on gifting. I don't know how much they've changed it. I'm waiting till I can like see proper things. If I still had my old YouTube contact, I would have used it by now, if I'm totally honest. So for those who don't know, I actually used to have a YouTube contact a few years ago, like actually someone who was on the in at YouTube. And I used to be able to send them emails and be like, hey, what's going on with this? Because a lot of the bigger channels that you see usually have YouTube contacts, and they can usually send like an email after an algorithm change to kind of get the like the rough lay of the land. It's why like really large YouTube channels are able to adapt so quickly to like major algorithm changes, because the fact that they have someone on the inside that can give them a little nudge. That was a thing back in the day. That's like still a thing now. That's like a thing. It's not like an unknown thing, but like, yeah, no, a lot of the big channels that like do well, no matter the algorithm change, usually have a good YouTube contact. It's actually a thing where YouTube will set you up with a contact once you hit past a certain size. There you go. But yeah, no. If you are struggling with like any of the super stuff, there is like the Streamlabs thing, of course, and of course there's never an obligation for any of that. You know what I always say. You know what I always say. My netherlings are too cute for shit. But no, it's definitely a thing. It's all about size. Yeah, it's definitely all about size. It's why you'll see like channels with like a bunch of followers, when they like tweet at YouTube on Twitter, they'll be like, hey, why did you strike me? And they'll be like, immediate reply, oh, I'm sorry, please link us. And they'll be like, oh, whatever. Or if you're like tiny channel that has just been brutalized by the strike algorithm, they'll be like, oh, Luna Moon, I want to let you know that I fully stopped what I was doing the minute the voice pack dropped to buy the bundle and proceeded to pass away from simping, fully folded like origami and was bright red for the rest of the day. Oh, you poor dear. Oh, Luna. Well, I'm glad that you got some enjoyment out of it, though, for sure. Mwah. There you go. But yeah, no, it's a big thing where like I don't normally, I would have sent an email. If this was a couple years ago, if this was like 3 years ago, I would have sent an email and been like, hey, bro, what's going on with this thing? Because I noticed something's a little different, and then I would have got a yes or no. Of course, internally YouTube kind of cracked down a little bit on like internal YouTube contacts after like certain things happen with certain streamers. I'm not saying actually that's a whole pile of controversy, but essentially there was a bit of a I don't know if you guys remember, but about 3-4 years ago there was a bit of a corruption scandal inside YouTube where like people were like people were like receiving favors in exchange for putting certain streamers on like the front page or like trending internally on YouTube, and then there was like a big crackdown internally on like what was happening there. I don't know if you guys remember that, but it was maybe about 4 years ago, about 4 years ago, there was a bit of an internal crackdown for that. I think I remember that. Yeah. There was a crackdown about 4 or 5 years ago, maybe 3 to 5 years ago, where like there were little trades happening in exchange for putting people on the trending page or the hot page or something like that. And please know, when I say favors, I mean favors. Like favors. So yeah, no, that was a thing. Oh, for the voice packs, my card was being dumb, but PayPal went fine. Hey, nice. I don't know what I would do about. I love PayPal being I love PayPal. You know when you like commission an artist and they like, you know, they see your eldritch name and you see the artist's eldritch name on PayPal, and the two of you pretend to not see anything and then proceed to go about your business. It's kind of like seeing each other naked in the locker room and just pretending that like nothing's going on. I love that about PayPal. That's my favorite thing about PayPal. You like, you know, you kind of see each other naked in the locker room and then you just sort of move on. That's like my favorite thing. It's like maybe you take a quick little glance. Maybe you take a quick little glance south of the border and then you move on. Eldritch name, that's what I'm calling my dead name from now. What? Right? Eldritch name, what I'm calling my dead name. Is that not like such a true statement though? Is that not such a true statement? You see their eldritch name. You see their word of power. Their power word kill for D&D. Oh god. Mate, I don't know. It always used to be. If I don't see your eldritch name, you don't see mine. So like before I was into VTubing, I always found it very funny when, and this was before, like anonymity is a much stronger thing in VTubing than outside of VTubing. But I don't know why, but I always used to find it funny when like normal streamers would argue and one of them would just drop the other one's first name during the argument. I don't know why, but it's like that moment where it's like, oh, it's serious. And you know, if their name's already publicly available and stuff like that, and like they go by it, I would always be like, that's when you know something's serious, when like creators drop each other's like actual like eldritch name if it wasn't anonymous. You know, it's like, I don't know, someone's arguing with fucking PewDiePie and they're like, silence Felix, and I'm like, oh, you know this is real. You know they're serious. The bridge has just happened. Like, you know, things have happened. It's wild. I don't know. It's very different in VTubing because obviously like it's like a lot more anonymity. There's a lot more like safety at play, and I think I really like that. But no, the kayfabe dropping is like always a thing. The breach. The breach. Oh my god, his name is Tim. Right? Silence Zander. It's like when your mother calls your full government name, right? It's so hard for me to think of internet personality names. Like, what do you mean, binging with Babish? Do you mean his name's Andrew? Right? I don't know. It's always so interesting to sort of like hear that, you know? You can't make silence PewDiePie sound seriously. Right? Silence 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. Silence 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. Okay, John. Okay, John Avalon. Be quiet, Jonathan. Matthew Patrick. You mean this person's name is not binging with Babish? That's not his full name? That's not on his birth certificate? You're telling me that's not, you know, Zander Netherbrand is on my birth certificate. That's how I was born, Zander 𝓂𝓸𝓾 Netherbrand. But, you know, it's wild. How dare you? That's why I'm not saying my IRL name. Yeah, no, I always find it very interesting how people pick handles as well. There's always like a little psychology to it, you know? There's always a little psychology to it. Jackson's kid's name is Sean, right? Yeah. Bro. Speaking of normal YouTube, do you guys want to buy my smokables? Just $500 and you get the chance to win $5,000. In coalition with 𝓂𝓼𝓽. Get them. They're cigarettes, except they have fungus inside. They're cigarettes, but there's mold inside. I will never stop making that joke. Zander, no. See, I have such a vendetta against it. I have such... It's like, oh, we've got fiber and none of that pesky protein. We've got so much fiber and none of that pesky protein. High in sugar to keep you ready for the day. Low calorie, high sugar to keep you ready to learn. Zanny's on the warpath today. Bruh, I'm always on the warpath. I don't know. Protein is yucky. None of that yucky protein filled with quick release carbohydrates and sugar to keep you ready to go in a moment's notice. I gotta end this stream. I gotta end this. I got another stream in like 50 minutes. I gotta wrap this baby up because otherwise I'm gonna finally snap. You guys are terrible. You've made me terrible. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Okay. But not gonna lie, we should do more Zatsus. I love you. So, for sure. But thank you all for coming out to today's stream. This has been an absolute fucking ball, as always. And, of course, I have been Zander Netherbrand. You have been my dear, sweet, lovable, kind, delectable, delicious, darling, brilliant, adorable, cute, fantastic, fantabulous, amazing, inspirational, wonderful, fucking absolute little demons of my netherlings. And I have been Zander Netherbrand, your favorite funny scheming seaman demon who has been ready to see you in 55 minutes. I will see you on the other side. Until the next. Bye-bye for now, my sweet netherlings. Tee-hee. Mwah. Bye.